Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
Now, something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. P-P-E. O-P-P-E. You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys.
What's up, G?
Want to go to Chachi's? Get some coffee?
Oh, it's a little early.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundu.
I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundu.
Oh, one more time.
I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundu.
Oh, one more time.
I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundu.
One more
I
time.
think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the mundus.
Oh, yeah. If you're one of our many listeners in Kansas City, you're obviously happy this morning on this beautiful Monday. Hey, your stupid freaking Chiefs are in another Super Bowl. But if you're in Philadelphia, oh, whatever. I don't even care about football. Never have. I'm lying. I'm just mad that this is a rematch of two teams I can't stand. I'm such a freaking underdog, man. I was rooting for the Commanders, man. That would have been so freaking cool, but right when Saquon Barkley broke that tackle and ran to the right of the field and got the touchdown, I knew it was over. I don't know. I just don't want it to be like so Taylor Swiftish, man. And I know if you complain about Taylor Swift, blah, 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 all the Swifties come after you and they're cult. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just don't believe the relationship. I know that Swifties that are listening to my show will go, oh, no, you don't get it. It's just, I don't know, man. I wasn't cool in high school, so like, and this is a topic I have too. It feels like everybody wants everything to be high school again. Because that's when a lot of people peaked. Like Taylor and Travis Kelce. It'd be like if the band nerd or like the girl that was in a musical was dating the like cool football player. Would that have happened in high school? Not in mine. I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of life just being so high schoolish. Radio's very high schoolish, especially at iHeartMedia. And then radio's just so freaking cliquish. If you have a job at a fast food joint, it's going to be cliquish. I just am so over it, man. We're going to be in the ground someday. Relax. Told my friend that the other day. I was like, everybody's up in here freaking out about something. And it's like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. But let's cheer up the mood. It's a little morbid on this Monday. I should be happy. I'm in Florida and the sun's out. Here is ASAP Rocky's lawyer telling us what he thinks about the juror selection.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
How'd you feel like the first day went?
Well, very well.
Yeah, you think so?
You obviously were really upset about...
Hey, Harvey. Hey, Charles.
There is ASAP Rocky's lawyer saying hi to Harvey and Charles.
You obviously were really upset about the evidence being turned in late last night.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Sort of what I said in court. I don't want to be rehashing it, but, just a matter of making sure my client has a fair trial.
Yeah.
And fundamental fairness is really something we have to ensure. And
I like this lawyer. He's got BD.
fight as hard as I can to make sure he has a fair trial.
Do you think he'll get a fair trial?
That's my goal, is to make sure he gets a fair trial.
It seems like you are unhappy with the jury selection.
No. I'm not unhappy with the jury selection. I love this jury.
Yeah.
I love this jury. I think it's a good jury. We didn't use all our...
This is what lawyers do all the time. I used to produce a lawyer's radio show. I produced about 4 of them. And they do this thing. Before they critique something, lawyers specifically do this. One of my friends pointed this out. Even my lawyer one time when I needed one. They go, I love you. But they don't just critique things. They go, I love you, but. So when he's saying, I love the jury selection, he really doesn't.
Happy with the jury selection?
No. I'm not unhappy with the jury selection. I love this jury.
Yeah. I love you, but I want a divorce, bitch.
I love this jury. I think it's a good jury. We didn't use all our challenges. What I am unhappy with is the fact that in Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles, we didn't even see one black juror. We didn't even get to say hello to one black juror. And, he's supposed to be judged by a jury of his peers. And, and that's no secret what I'm saying. We made a motion in court. We made a writ of mandamus. Yeah. So, it's wrong. It's just wrong. It's I don't know how it happens, but out of 106 jurors, I saw Reverend Sharpton's statement, out of 106 jurors, 4 were African-American.
Right.
And out of the first 40, there were none.
Yeah. How do you think this will affect the trial or the outcome?
At the end of the day, I don't think it will at all.
I love that confidence.
I like this jury. I think they're smart. Look, we selected them. So, but it's just a matter of, making sure a fair cross-section of the community is represented. And it's not.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, though. It's all white. Come on, now. I mean, we are in Trump's America.
Okay, run, though.
What do you think about Eric Jane's son as the police officer? Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, very famous woman in Hollywood. Her son is the one that was the officer.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
If you have to tell people that the person's very famous, they are not.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
We ain't playing, boy. What you saying, boy? LEP, bogus boy. I got this one, Laro. Yeah. Rap don't work. Back to the project. With some baking soda, slaving over that pirate. I still gotta make quota, so now I'm back to doing what I was doing before I even knew how to rap. What was that? Follow you round, find out where you hide it at. Okay, tell you off, turn around, make you bad. That's right. Matter of fact, tell whoever you plug with. You try to tax me, I get on some stick up shit. I say it's a goal to run in your crib, lay you on the floor, put the pole in your rib, like you know what this is, homie, open that safe. You either lower that quick or catch a hole in your face. See, around the way I'm known for doing home invasion. All types of grimy licks, nigga, you name it. Bout business, gotta get it, pimpin', I'm bout money. It's what'll happen if this rapping shit don't work out for me.
Rap don't work, it's back to the block. I'm in the kitchen, nigga, cooking the rocks. We make it pop. I'm good with the pop, now what it do? We ready to rock.
I keep the paper on my mind.
stay on the grind. You never catch a hustler struggling, that's out of line. I'm steady flipping zippers, you flipping dimes. And I bet you ain't with a chopper, ain't precise it in mine. Still cock and squeeze, I ain't gon' talk about it. I treat this money like the fop and never leave without it. Yeah, if you got it, and I'm feeling like I want it bad, I'll stick his ass up fast for that little cash. Give it up, you want it done right, better do it yourself. The more mix you hit it with, the quicker it melt. I'm in the telly with some baggies in the digital. County in the back mixing up the chemicals. Yeah, if rap don't work, a nigga still gotta eat. You wanna beef, big Ruger, keep a lot of heat. Yeah, even my baby mama keep it in the baby seat. Show money, blow money every other week.
Rap don't work, it's back to the block. I'm in the kitchen, nigga cooking the rocks. We make it pop, pop. I'm good with the pop. Now what it do? We ready to rock, rock.
If rap don't work, I ain't finna trip. I'ma take it to the block and chop another zip. Fat rat sitting back watching Dro tip. $100 bills busting out the money clip. Another hit, check the spins on the BDS. I'm a star and they ain't see me on the TV yet. Even if it's wet, I'ma make it flip. Rap don't work, it's back out of town taking trips.
There he is, come on. Hey Mooney, I see you got your buzz up, but if rapping don't work for you, what you gonna do?
Back to the block, baby.
There you have it.
It's back to the block. I'm in the kitchen, nigga cooking the rocks. We make it pop, pop. I'm good with the pop. Now what it do? We ready to rock, rock.
That was LEP Bogus Boys. If rap don't work. Dun, 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 dun.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah. You're probably wondering, why the hell is Ryan Hoppe reading his inbox? I thought he improved his mental health by not reading the online trolls. The Mike Kelta listeners of the world. The Rovers Morning Glory, or who are these podcast listeners of the world? Or that piece of garbage scum known as Dizzy Gareth. No. Today, I want to read the response that I got from my listeners. Is anyone else's YouTube TV buffering during the Kansas City Chiefs Buffalo Bills game? Kelly says, I can't even get the game. It's the spinning wheel of death. This has never happened. I'm furious. Oh my God. So YouTube TV has the audacity to raise their prices by $10 and then your server goes down? What the hell's wrong with you? Also, we got here on Hoppe's Inbox from Greg Lindbergh, who is a diehard listener of the MJ Mutton Show. He said, yes, the national championship game last Monday had similar issues for me. I've had YouTube TV, and this is the worst I can remember. I think it's another case like Netflix where they can't handle all the people on it. It's driving them absolutely, positively nuts. Fred Huebner, radio legend out of Chicago, says, yep. Buzz Jackson, another radio legend in Nashville, I believe, said no issues in Tucson. Lee Ruiz, the son of Ted Webb, one of my good friends being Lee Ruiz, but I wish I could have met Ted Webb. He said it's been bad a few times, not consistently. Kimi says yes, blah, 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 I think you got the point. Also, I'm not going to read compliments here because I'm not Howard Stern or Rover or Calta, but I see a comment here. Thank you so much for your listen. Thank you so much, rather, for your show with Nicholas. It was great to hear about his journey with autism, and his dad did great as well. Well, it was absolutely, positively my pleasure to interview Nicholas Jennings. He is one of my close friends. He has autism and cerebral palsy, but he doesn't stop that from being a badass, you know what I mean? I said that funny. I'm still half asleep even though it's noon. Yeah, It was awesome. I did it at where I record at Topher Morrison's studios in St. Petersburg. Personified. I usually don't film this show, but there's a quick 15-second clip that I pinned on my Instagram at Ryan Hoppe Radio. If you want to see what it looks like when I record this show. So that's Hoppe's inbox. We'll never do it again because I don't like feeding the trolls. Back in the spring last year and then in the fall this year, I really let the trolls get to me. You know how bad it was? I was dreaming mean comments. And then I was like, I can't let these jagoffs get to me. Oh, yeah, we're so excited for the Super Bowl. It's the city that's in the Midwest, being Kansas City, versus a city that had a fan base that ate horse poop after they won the Super Bowl in 2016. I don't even know who to root for. I was hoping the Rams would make it to the Super Bowl. Something. Because I'm not rooting for the Eagles. You're never going to see me rooting for a Philadelphia team. I guess I'll root for the Chiefs. Whatever. It's like picking between two popular co-workers' parties on a Friday night. I can go to this person's house. Or I can go to this person's house. It's just cliquish. I like underdogs. Because I'm an underdog. According to my ChatGPT that I asked for advice. Oh, sure. Got it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Oh, man, what the hell is going on?
More of the countdown to the Super Bowl that will be played right there in the Superdome in the Big Easy.
I hope the Big Easy's safe.
It's going to be a battle of the two top quarterbacks in the league. Lara is here with more on Patrick Mahomes. But can we start with Ike Ajachi?
Of course.
He's there in Philly.
I love Lara ever since The Insider.
With the Jalen Hurts story. Good morning, Ike.
Hey, good morning, Robin. We are here.
He looks really cool. They got him in Philadelphia, which, first of all, if you got me on scene in Philadelphia, I would not be happy. That would not make me happy. You know what I mean?
In sunny South Philadelphia, right in front of Lincoln Financial Field, where just yesterday, Jalen Hurts added another career notch to his belt. And after being selected in the second round of the 2020 NFL Draft, Hurts became the starter next year and led his team to 4 straight playoff appearances. And 2 years ago, he appeared in the Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes and
we know.
the Chiefs. Now, this matchup for
I actually didn't watch that Super Bowl, not because I didn't want to. I was getting up every morning to work on the Pat and Aaron show on 95.3 WDAE and AM 620, and I need my sleep whenever I'm doing morning radio. And the thing is, they were able to, I was so jealous of Pat and Aaron when I worked with them. There would be a West Coast Tampa Bay Lightning game. They would get over at 1 a.m. and Pat and Aaron, the professionals that they are, would just be ready to go at 6 a.m. I need my sleep. I'm a little pampered. And the thing was, the Super Bowl goes to 11, and I had to get up at 4:30, and I was like, nope.
Super Bowl 59? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't tell them that. They were like, do you watch Super Bowl last night? I know you go to bed early. I'm like, oh, yeah, I saw every second.
It's surely going to be an epic rematch. Now, if the Eagles win the big game this time, it'll be their second Super Bowl win ever.
It's so freaking funny hearing them say the big game because you can't say it because it's copywritten, that being the phrase Super Bowl.
All with the help of one of the highest paid quarterbacks in NFL history. Hurts signing that massive $255 million extension just almost 2 years ago. But here's the thing. Hurts, those accomplishments keep piling up. He had those 2 college national championship games, the 2 Super Bowl appearances, even those 2 Pro Bowl honor selections. And in 2 weeks, we'll see if we'll be able to take home the big game for the...
I guess they're for the freaking Eagles, man. I don't know. It's just so freaking... I'm just going to be there for the food. You know, the average nerd that goes to a Super Bowl party and they're like, oh, yeah, I go for the food. And this year I am going for the food.
First time ever. Guys?
2s across the board there. All right, Ike, thanks very much. Okay. Patrick Mahomes, we're quite familiar with this.
Yes, let's do.
I think I heard of him. He's pretty good at football, right?
Yeah. Yin and yang. Here we go, Robin. So you don't have to be a football fan to know who Patrick Mahomes is. He's become a TV star in State Farm insurance ads, and of course he's part of Taylor Swift's inner circle. And if you're a football fan, you know this man is absolutely exceptional at his job. Mahomes is a 3-time Super Bowl champion. He has won the MVP in each of those games. He was also the league MVP twice. And here are some stats for the Chiefs QB that you may not heard.
He's the quarterback with the most people kissing his ass.
May not have heard. Since taking over as the starter in his second season, that was 2018, Mahomes has led the Chiefs to the conference finals every single year.
Whoa! It's almost like he's good at football. You know what I think really helps out good old Patrick Mahomes is that he was a baseball player, and his dad's a baseball player, so he's got a very unique way of launching that football.
He has won 5 out of 7 of those games. His record in Super Bowls is 3-1. And if he can help lead his Chiefs to victory in 2 weeks, it would be his and the team's 3rd straight. That is
oh, whatever. Just keep kissing his ass. We don't do that here because we're underdogs.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Now niggas know I'm from New York. Shit, I love California, yeah. From back when NWA rock the black and gray raid and shit, or some gangster shit. Niggas wasn't thinking about hoes and how maintenance the coupe with the translucent roof. I done two-tone the blues just to ride up the strip for the look on sunset. From sun up to sunset, niggas be on some pimp shit. But you already know this. If you ever know this, by the looks of me, baby, I'm holding it. I ain't telling if you ain't know when I'm a dog. Meet me at the Mondrian. I'll be sitting out front in the back watching the Star is Born. And you ain't getting gone, at least no time soon. Cause we heading over to the Viper Room to get high on whatever your heart desires. But you can start giving head while we ride sunset. Come on.
Sunset, go right on my thigh, watch my body get so wet. Tonight's gonna be the night, being like you forget. I make you feel good while we ride, so good while we ride. Can we take a ride up and down the sunset? Go right on my thigh, watch my body get so wet. Tonight's gonna be the night, baby boy, you won't forget. I make you feel good while we ride, so good while we ride.
You already know California's the mecca of hydraulics, the switches on low riders, the Dayton's on gold wires, west siders throw it up, my nigga, it's all love. I'm calling out every grip and blood in LA. Essays hit the strip on dubs, let's hit the club. My bitches and stars stripping for dubs. Mommy, what's up? Lambo doors up. When they see me, they show me love. Honk the horn, pull over and roll up. The chronic and blow dubs. Better hope it ain't no gunplay. Cause Sunset Friday is Crenshaw Sundays. And I love LA like Snoop Love is 6 straight. Where would I be without Dre to live and die in LA? All we know is low riders and sex. And what happens on Sunset stays on Sunset. Got the whole strip throwing up dubs. And since Pac died, it ain't been no California love.
California. Watch my body get so wet. Tonight's gonna be the night, baby boy, you won't forget. I make you feel good, so good while we ride. Take a ride up and down the sunset. Go right on my thigh, watch my body get so wet. Tonight's gonna be the night, baby boy, you won't forget. I make you feel good while we ride, so good while we ride.
Ghost ride your whips for the bay, just under shades on, sitting on chrome, candy painted in parlor, 6'4", 6 deuce, continentals with suicide dogs. Can't help but floss when you in Los Angeles. Just learn your dress codes, B's and C's, cause it's all about the G-code. Niggas fucking these free calls, I'm being that with eco. Niggas stacking these Legos, bitches moving that milk no more, less than a day old. Riding down Rodeo with twins that resemble J-Lo. They wanna get the lick and the pimp in the right places. I promise I'll be patient before I get to replacing the bitch. I mean, there's 2 of them, shit. That means there's 4 lips at one time around one dick. And they doing it while we hitting the strip in the back of the 6. Sunset, we riding high on X.
Tonight's gonna be the night, baby. crazy.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, you should be so grateful that I'm here. And I just had to take like a 20-minute break. Oh, I have a stomach ache. I don't know where the hell it came from. I don't feel great right now. Gonna be honest, gonna be real with you, gonna be genuine. I feel like crap. But let's be a little exciting for once. This following segment has been brought to you by DZBZHoney.com. When I tell you it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I am a man of my words. Go to DZBZHoney.com and then check out, use keyword Hoppe.
Hello again, it's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammerin' Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hi there. This is Marge McDouche. You might remember me from the Eddie and Jobo radio show. Now, I'm just looking at this fine young man, Ryan Hoppe, and listening to Hoppe Hour. You know, he'd be even better if he'd get this old broad a mimosa.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012, this is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Here's some new AI music I made. Oh, sure. Got it.
Turn the radio up, it's time for a thrill. Ryan's here with the latest spiel.
Yeah.
Sex and stars and love so real.
Oh, sure.
Happy Hour hits with a funky feel.
Yeah.
Date nights crashing like a scene at dawn. It's the gossip train that you're riding on.
Whatever.
It's got the scoop from dusk to morn. On this throwback ride, we all belong.
Got it.
Happy, 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 it's
Fuck my haters.
Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave.
I don't have any haters.
Love, let your heart behave.
Besides, dizzy.
Now, don't you misbehave. Celebs in the mix, it's a hot affair. From crushes to whispers, we're all aware. Every secret told with a naughty flair.
Oh, sure.
Happy Hour's live and it's everywhere. Happy, 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 it's the hour we crave.
Yeah.
Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave.
Oh, sure.
Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave. Tune in now, don't you misbehave.
Yeah, don't tune out.
Jams taking you back in time. Groove with Hoppe in the rhythm's prime. Each beat, each word, every perfect rhyme. Love and laugh, it's the Hoppe climb.
Oh, yeah. 856-49 Hobby. That's 856-494-6773. You're tweeting me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. I love this music, man.
Each beat, each word, every perfect rhyme. Love and laugh, it's the Hoppe climb.
Oh, sure. Got it. I know what you mean. Whatever.
Hoppe, Hoppe, Hoppe.
Oh, yeah, it's me.
We crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave.
Shut up, bitch.
Tune in now, don't you misbehave. Hoppe, 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 it's the hour we crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave. Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave. Tune in now, don't you misbehave.
Happy Hot Topic!
Rachel Kirkconnell is setting the record straight on any Matt James reconciliation rumors.
Yeah, whenever you break up with an ex and you try to make it work, you're just prolonging the pain.
Less than 2 weeks after the Bachelor stars, who met and fell in love on season 25 of the reality show in 2021, confirmed their breakup, they were allegedly spotted together in New York City.
There were these relationships, that began in the beginning of this decade. Everybody was bored. Everybody was inside hanging out, and then you found a girl and you were getting laid all the time. And then you got to know her.
However, Rachel quickly clears the air on any rumblings of a reunion, commenting on celeb Instagram account Dumois, January 26th, wasn't me, LOL.
Someone, well, wow, that was terrible reporting. Somebody posted a comment that said, just left my apartment in Kips Bay and saw Matt James and Rachel Kirkconnell. And she says, wasn't me, Kirkconnell. And she says, wasn't me. They could have maybe added that into the report.
And this clarification is the first time Rachel's spoken out since Matt announced their split on Instagram January 16th.
Somebody on the comment section, how about y'all keep your relationship to yourself? They were on The Bachelor, though. What's the name of this person? Veronica Cross, 1293.
He captioned a photo from their season on the ABC show, Father God, give Rachel and I strength to mend our broken hearts.
Oh, yeah, God totally cares, man.
Give us a piece about this decision to end our relationship that transcends worldly understanding.
Oh, sure.
And although Rachel didn't immediately address their breakup, she did like a few social media comments about their split, including one that theorized she was, quote, completely blindsided by Matt, who
it's never your problem.
had been posting TikToks with his girlfriend of 4 years shortly before announcing their breakup.
That's why you never believe anything you see on social media, because you never know what's really going on behind closed doors.
Rachel's sister Trinity Kirkconnell even weighed in after Matt's TikTok post left fans confused.
Whatever.
Writing in the comment section of a TikTok highlighting the timing of Matt's posts, they were still together when he was posting all that. Just to give some perspective on
I love when the family members of exes speak out. It's like, shut up. No one cares.
On the timeline of things. Then, in another comment, Trinity also claimed that the couple split just 3 hours before Matt announced the breakup on Instagram.
What a freaking headache this is, man. Oh, it's a little nice music to end the clip. Oh, yeah. I don't know if there's ever been a relationship from The Bachelor or Bachelorette that's ever worked. Now, my show is nationally syndicated. So this next headline does not really, make sense for anybody else in Tampa, but the drivers on 275 are absolutely out of control. I don't know what it was about the Sunday drivers. I know there's all those sayings and all those things about Sunday drivers over the years. But last night was really bad in the Tampa Bay area. I like to call them mutants. It's in the town known as Pinellas Park. You drive through that freaking Target parking lot where it has the little four-way entrance, or like it's like a T. And you go in, you go by the Chick-fil-A and the Panda Express, and people go in this way, and people go from like the bank and Chili's, and people go from Target, and it's just a four-way cross-section, and it's where everybody forgets how to drive, and it's quite frightening when I go over there. Sometimes I'll be at the chill room. I'll be like, oh, I want to get Chipotle. But then it's like a mission going out of the kava bar and viewing the world. What I'm saying is last night, there was something in the air when it came to Florida drivers. Like people were worse than usual. And on that same night, luckily I was not on the road during this.
As we come on air, we are learning new details in the deadly overnight rampage through South Tampa that
it's just another day in Florida.
Ended in a shooting on 275.
Morons. Shout out to the Hillsborough police, though. They're so freaking good.
This is 10 Tampa Bay at noon. I'm Frank Wiley, and within the last 20 minutes, police releasing new information about that driver they say hit 4 people, killing one of them. They have now identified him as 48-year-old Jeremiah Bailey. Tampa police say this started when he got into an argument with another man out.
I don't get the freaking getting mad over things. Like, I was getting mad on the road last night, but then I go, easy, Ryan. You don't want to get shot. I don't want to die in a road rage incident.
Outside a Dollar General on Southdale Mabry. You see right there on the map. Sunday evening, investigators say Bailey hit 4 pedestrians in these locations that you're looking at before officers shot him on 275 2 hours later. Police have also just confirmed that 3 officers who were hurt in that shooting were hit either with a ricochet or debris. They are now out of the hospital. And the highway just reopening at 6 this morning. 10 Tampa Bay's Hannah Deneen live for us in Tampa. And Hannah, police just releasing new video as they piece together all of what happened here.
Another day in the year of 2025, and we haven't fixed that 4-second delay between the TV station and the person on the scene.
Happened here.
Yes, Frank, and we'll get to that in a moment. But first, taking everyone to where this winding crime spree all started, right here at this Dollar General near the intersection of Dale Mabry and Interbay. Tampa police say Jeremiah Bailey and a victim got in an argument because Bailey's car was parked at the entrance of the Dollar General and he wouldn't let the person inside.
What a sociopath.
Then, after the victim left the Dollar General, Bailey apparently followed him home.
What a freaking maniac. This is why you don't interact with people, man. You don't know what the hell's wrong with people.
And when the victim got out of his car, he ran him over twice, leaving that victim seriously injured. And this, of course, did not stop there. Police say minutes later, Bailey was at the driving in circles along Interbay in McDill. That's where he hit a man walking down the street.
What a mutant this Jeremiah guy is. Burn hell.
Killing him. Then police say Bailey hit another person who was walking along McDill who did survive but is in the hospital.
This is a really weird thought, but it's weird seeing the footage of where it happened and like know that I drive down there a lot. Like it's kind of near where my barber is, Rich Cayley, Master Barbershop, at richkbarber.com. And it's just a weird thought that it's like, that's why you don't act up, because what if that was me?
This morning. Chief Burkhaw says when officers arrived on that scene, Bailey was still there, but quickly took off. Not 10 minutes later, Bailey was again driving erratically. A group of people say he aimed for them, hitting one of them. That person is in the hospital with serious head injuries. Now, up to this point, all of this happening in less than 30 minutes. But then
can you imagine being that freaking crazy, man?
Around 10:15, about an hour and a half later, officers were called to West Shore and Lemon, where the
What's scary is that they're on like a car chase and his car's on fire and there's like cars next to it.
Around 10:15, about an hour and a half later, officers were called to West Shore and Lemon, where they say Bailey hit another person who was left injured. Now, this fresh video into our newsroom at midday, and a warning, it may be difficult for some people to watch. Officers tracking down and chasing Bailey along I-275, ultimately leading to this moment when
he's surrounded by like 10 freaking cops.
Police disabled the car with a pit maneuver. Once Bailey was surrounded, police say it led to a tense moment when officers were forced to fire shots in self-defense.
The suspect was getting out of the car, reaching for what...
Where's this freaking mugshot?
They believed was a weapon, and then shots were fired.
Oh, sure.
The suspect did not survive.
Now, because of the officer-involved shooting element of this, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, per protocol, is now taking over.
All right, I see a mugshot of this guy. He looks everything like I thought he would be. He's like probably 56 years old, a white man, looks like he'd be a deadbeat dad, got a big bald head, probably listens to Mike Calta in the morning. He just looks like everything I thought he would be. What else is here?
7 children, 6 animals.
It's hell.
2 parents. A wild family. Why are we eating chocolate? Get off your phone. Okay.
Don't pee in that pool.
Gross. What's the matter? Happy.
This is the trailer for the new Baldwin show. If Alec Baldwin's your dad, I feel freaking sorry for you.
A son lost his mom in the most unthinkable tragedy. This is never something to forget, and we're trying to parent through it.
Oh, so you're the victim because your dad got in trouble. Burn in hell. Can't play this because of copyright. I have another clip about Alec Baldwin. Maybe it's the same thing. Oh, it's him fighting back tears. God, he's the worst. I don't think there's ever been a celebrity I've hated as much as that beta male bitch known as Alec Baldwin. I can't stand him. You literally took someone's life because you didn't know how to operate a gun after you were making fun of all the MAGA people for liking guns. And then you're the one, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You're the one that ends up becoming a bitch. Funny how karma works. I don't even know if that's karma, but it's something. Alec Baldwin was literally a moron. And right after this break, we'll play him crying.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Empire, yeah? In case you ain't know. Guns! Room, nigga. What? Empire, Empire. I know y'all see me.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her.
I get you.
She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that bring this money to me. 'Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me. Oh,
brave is the air too thin up here, the watch too bright up here, the sun glistening off the bezel, leaving them little shadows of ice on your face like freckles. Shoot it in a button on one of my best suits, and that pound is shined up like church shoes. I gotta make my next move my best move, even if that move don't involve you, 'cause there's a lot of that would love be in your position, whether it was right for your mission. My mission is to make sure I stay in your system like heroin, so therefore it's me that you're hooked on, but sick of. Don't be nodding off and getting comfy, I'll cancel your monthly. Dope boy, who want me? Let me get you high, you love this.
she looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that bring this money to me. 'Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me. Oh.
I'm a uptown boy, that girl from Brooklyn. Best eye chick, she know news in them. Cool with him, so she got the news from him. That what's happening, baby, what's happening? In the dice game, who got bank? Who's asking? 3 6s, look around, who's laughing? Point a chick out, they know who's smashing. I take fractions and spend on fashion. I'm all that, I don't call back. I'm more at, afford that, I'm buying all that. 645, the coupe is all black. Tell the bartender to send more of that. Window shop, who's pop? It's simple. I window shop, I buy the window, including the bimbo. This is simple.
So what's your name?
hate yo.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that brings this world near me. Cause every time it's a breeze,
okay, you know, young and I slide through. New coupe, sky blue, big wheels, interior color diamond. And I'm used to life in the fast lane. Ask about me, I do the damn thing. You know money's not an option, really. My neck's retarded, my wrist so silly. And mommy got a face like Christina Millie. Body like Miss Kim Kardashian. I'm flashy at cars, I move like a boss. Empire the gang, man, I'm that ball. Mr. Montana, drop head phantom. Might jump out the 6 deuce long for the cameras. I brought in the Hamptons, crib out in LA. G for the New York, then the MIA. Shalom, mama, what's hood? And with the G, you good, you know.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that brings this world near me. Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me.
Happy Hour will be right back.
It's you and me and Ryan Hoppe.
I am. What a freaking stomachache I have. I do not feel great. I don't even know what it's from. Last night I had chicken tenders for lunch and fries. Then I had popcorn shrimp for dinner. And then I had actual popcorn and chips and salsa. My God, my stomach. It ain't great. Now, you would never be able to notice because I'm such a radio pro. I'm so amazing at this. You would never even notice that I edited this. I just went to the bathroom for about 27 minutes. What a delightful image in your mind. You're welcome. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. Fortifeye.com for the best pre- and post-workout around. At checkout, use keyword Ryan20.
It's you and me and Ryan Hoppe. It's you and me and Ryan Hoppe. It's you and me and Ryan Hoppe.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
What's up, Kid Chris? You hard ass.
Hey, man. It's Kid Chris.
Yeah.
The Hoppe Hour podcast. Look, man.
Yep.
I'm a fucking girl dad.
Got it.
I'm driving my kids to cheer practice and shit. I have no time to record a fucking liner for your podcast. This Hoppe Hour thing.
Well, you just did.
Man? So, good luck. Eat shit.
Oh, isn't that delightful? Cincinnati Radio Hammer.
People often argue over Android versus iPhones.
Oh, sure.
But the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Hoppe Hour.
Whatever.
Guess who wins? We will let you decide. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Whatever.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
Oh, that's right.
Most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Turn it up loud, it's the Hoppe Hour beat. Ryan spitting truth while you move your feet.
Oh, sure.
Sex and celebs with a side of heat.
Yeah.
And tales from the front row seat.
Whatever.
Throwback tunes taking you back in time. Ryan's got the story spitting in rhyme. From the tabloid straight to your ear, must see radio, no doubt, it's clear. Hoppe Hour got the vibe you need.
Yeah.
And Hoppe on the mic taking the lead.
Oh, sure.
From dawn till dusk, sipping on that tea. Join the crew.
Freaking NBA TV drives me nuts.
The scoop we lay.
Watching the Houston Rockets Cleveland Cavaliers game from Sunday, and they give you the spoiler alert. It's like Houston comes back and wins.
Ryan's got
Then what's the point of freaking watching, you moron?
today's topic is the.
But I'm not in the bad mood.
Tune in, folks, let's ride this wave. Hoppe Hour got the vibe you need. Right?
856
Mic taking
49 Hoppe.
from dawn till
856-494-6773.
if you agree.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Yeah.
You can always email me. Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com.
Yeah.
I'm so freaking lazy sometimes. I don't make new AI songs. And then when I do during my show, when I make it before and then I premiere it,
Hoppe on the mic.
it feels so good, man.
Taking the lead.
Mm-hmm.
From dawn till dusk.
I'll fuck you, Dizzy.
Join the crew, holler if you agree. Join the crew, holler if you agree. Yeah. Drive-through dramas caught in the act. Insider scoop, we lay out the facts.
Whatever.
Late night calls and risky text threads. Wanna know more, just use your heads. Flashback hits, got you feeling fly. Ryan's got that spark, no asking why.
Oh, sure.
Today's topic is the latest craze.
Yeah.
Tune in, folks, let's ride this wave. Hoppe Hour got the vibe you need.
Oh, really?
Be on the mic, taking the lead.
Got it.
From dawn till dusk, sipping on that tea.
Oh, sure.
Join the crew, holler if you agree. Yeah! Join it up loud! Listen! Yeah!
Yeah.
Turn it up loud! Listen!
Oh, sure.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
Yeah. I think he said yeah live.
Hoppe Hour got the vibe you need.
Take a shot every time he says Hoppe. You'll be drunk in the first minute of the show.
Sipping on that tea. Join the crew, holler if you agree.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, what's going on with this moron?
Blake Lively and husband Ryan Reynolds are all smiles as they're spotted out and about amid her legal battle with former co-star Justin Baldoni.
She had it all planned out. I don't even know. This video just was released 5 minutes ago, so I don't know the info, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And I also like watching it for the first time with you guys, so I learned it with you guys for the first time. So I don't know what Blake Lively did when she went on about, but I do know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that it was planned.
The actress's A Simple Favor 2 co-star Michelle Morone takes to Instagram to share a moment with...
Oh, Ryan Reynolds has such a punchable face. I just want to go slap him like a bitch.
Blake and Ryan, who are smiling big alongside the Italian actor, who captions the pic, "Missed you guys, love you."
Can you imagine messing Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds? No thank you.
Michelle and Blake filmed the sequel to her popular 2018 film last year. The sequel to the thriller also stars Anna Kendrick and is directed by Paul Feig.
Anna Kendrick just seems like she has dark energy, man.
The snap of Blake and her co-star is the first time Blake has been seen in over a month amid her...
Oh, no. Blake's not been around. Everyone's been happier.
Her tense legal back and forth with former It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Baldoni. Michelle actually recently came to Blake's defense in an Instagram video.
You notice anybody that worked with her that needs her for clout? Because this dude right here, no one knows who the hell you are. So you notice, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that anybody that needs the clout, anybody that needs the fame, anybody that needs the attention, is defending Blake because they're whipped. Can't imagine having Blake Lively have all the power. You're all whipped. Ryan Reynolds, you're ripped. You're whipped too.
After she filed a sexual harassment complaint against Baldoni in December.
So it's usually not my thing to make those kind of videos, but I think
this is Michael Morone.
I think it's time to stand up for a person that I
stand up for her, even though she's been a complete bitch to everybody else.
I really love.
Okay.
And this person is Blake Lively.
Oh, you love Blake Lively? Ew. That's like saying, I got HPV. I love it.
I personally met Blake during A Simple Favor 2. We shot this incredible film together, and I felt something was wrong, and I felt...
What? You were around her. That's what was wrong.
The pain, and then we had the opportunity to talk about me and
spit it out, bruh.
Her, Blake was in pain, and I'm really tired to see those kind of cruel and bad comment about her.
Oh no, because she's a bitch.
Without knowing the situation, so that's why I want to link right here.
Oh, we'll be sure to click on your link of the New York Times article. Because everybody wants to read an article. I don't even know if you can read it. You probably had to pay $5.99.
An article, the New York Times, just to make you understand.
I don't care. Burn in hell.
I think it'd be really fun to do a little Q&A. That'd be nice.
Ryan Reynolds stepping out amid wife Blake Lively's ongoing legal battle.
I see this comment here. I find myself amazed at how quickly I went from liking Ryan Reynolds to totally despising him. You know what I think was the game changer for Ryan Reynolds? You know what I think really changed everything? Was when he got called out by Martha Stewart for not being funny. I even defended Ryan and said that was rude of Martha. But without a stupid one-liner on Deadpool, nothing.
With Justin Baldoni, the actor seen publicly for the first time since he and Blake requested a gag order on Justin's lawyer, who released this on-set footage from It Ends With Us.
Before we get to it, remember this when she was rude to this reporter?
There is one particular interview from 2016 which was recently uploaded by a reporter who had a sit-down interview with Blake and her co-star Parker Posey to promote their movie at the time, Cafe Society. The reporter shared that their chat was a very uncomfortable and awkward situation. There was a moment where it appeared that Blake was ignoring the interviewer and began talking directly to her co-star.
Oh, but I thought she was such a nice woman. Get the hell out of here.
You guys love wearing those kind of clothes that you...
Yeah. And working in digital...
Everyone wants to talk about the clothes, but I wonder if they would ask the men about the clothes.
Oh, so you're sexist against men because you're a dirty rotten.
I would. I love Jesse's suits and how...
Blake's a pig.
Saying his wardrobe was beautiful.
Alrighty, so that's the woman we're talking about here. She's not some angel that you want to hang out with.
Corey's wardrobe was gorgeous.
I know there's a lot of men that are sexist against women, but the women that are sexist against men are really annoying.
We'll just do like our lips are right next to each other.
Yeah, gotcha. But I think you should start talking.
Yeah, that's the disconnect here, is in the scene of intimacy, the man wants to kiss, and the woman's like, let's talk. And ladies out there listening, I need you to listen to me really carefully. I need you to hear every single word that comes out of my mouth into your ears when I tell you that talking is not sexy.
Okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Still rolling.
Don't give it to them. They want it. Don't give it to them.
They score.
Ryan seemingly paying no mind to the drama.
Yeah, he wants to stay the hell away from it.
Surprising his pal Hugh Jackman at Radio City Music Hall during...
God, I can't think of a douchier hangout. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. I bet they had sex.
During his Deadpool and Wolverine co-stars one-man show.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I was told that this was going to be a comedy version of Les Mis.
Your life is a comedy version of Les Mis, you whipped bitch.
As a one-man show.
Oh, Jason.
We all said it was a terrible idea, but he carried on.
Oh, that fake laughter. I guess we have to laugh because it's Ryan Reynolds.
I see he's duped me once again.
If I were to be around Ryan Reynolds, my fake laugh, I have a real laugh. That's my real laugh. My fake laugh is So if you ever meet me out and about and you say something about my height or something about my old job and I go, it means I don't find you funny.
Hugh Jackman is a very good friend of mine and a real sport.
Ryan putting the jokes aside for a moment.
I bet Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's sex life is so boring. She seems like a missionary queen. I wonder what Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds' sex life is like.
Reflecting on when he first met his good friend.
This is the first major movie star that I've ever worked with 16 or 17 years ago on X-Men Origins Wolverine. I was expecting going to this movie set with this guy right here, and I really didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, because you're intolerable to be around.
What I saw was just about the best thing anyone could possibly experience.
Is what, being married to Blake?
If you're, kind of working your way up in the industry.
Working my way up to you, babe.
Just even hugging Hugh, I become 10.
All right, I'm getting insufferable vibes on shit.
Kylie Jenner supports Timothée Chalamet at SNL. During the NBC sketch comedy series,
he was laughing a little bit too much during those skits. It was like he was failing.
Live fans spot the Kylie Cosmetics founder in the crowd, watching her boyfriend as he not only hosts Saturday Night Live for the third time, but also serves as the musical guest for the night, performing 3 Bob Dylan songs for the biopic A Complete Unknown.
Oh, jeez.
In the clip circulating social media, viewers can see the reality star dressed in all white sitting in the front row during one of the commercial breaks. As for how they know this is Kylie, well, on her Insta story earlier that day, the 27-year-old posted a quick snap of her all-white outfit for the night, which makes her easily recognizable in the crowd. This is her second time supporting her boyfriend at SNL, as she was spotted in November of 2023 heading to the after party following Timothy's last hosting gig for the sketch comedy series.
Timothy is the definition of big.
For that night, Kylie rocked a sleeveless.
God, she looks so freaking good. I find the Jenner girls to be hotter than the Kardashian girls, being Kylie and Kendall. What I like about them is that they're private.
Symmetrical black top over matching leggings and matching pumps. While Timothy sported a black and red hoodie under a purple Sherpa jacket.
Guy's got that bitty, like I said.
With black jeans, black and white sneakers, and a black baseball cap.
He really likes black. Because when you go black, you don't go back.
And although the couple were not photographed together for either one of the SNL shows, still, it seems their relationship is only getting more serious.
Hell yeah. I feel like Kris Kardashian probably doesn't like Timothée Chalamet because he's private. Here is some of the best of Jason Kelce's talk show on ESPN.
Speaking of little cuties, how about this highlight of my younger, taller, cooler, hotter, more popular brother as he leads his team to another AFC championship. And he's got a bigger dick, too.
ESPN. I wonder what ESPN thinks about all that crude humor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on my last show, I said that I thought that my DVR didn't work for the show. They call it Late Night with Jason Kelce because I DVR'd it for every week. But what's annoying is they didn't label the episodes. It just says they call it Late Night. So I thought it was all the same episodes. That's what happens when I assume. I make an ass of you and me. And I watched the episode with Joe Buck. Pretty freaking good, man. Poor Joe Buck. I think he was intolerable, and I think he realized that he was intolerable. And I think that's when he was like, I need to be better. To me, the game-changing moment of when Joe Buck got more likable, first of all, was when Brett Favre left the league. And second of all, when he went on the Howard Stern show and talked about how much it affected him.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Hoppe Squad. You already know where we from, you heard me? I stay searching for purpose, so I stay circling the circle. I do this straight for the hood, so this one's straight for the wood. I do this straight for the trill, so this one's straight for the field. From Mayfair to the mall, this shit for all y'all. This for my ZC boys, Dixie make a little noise. And since we keeping it real, God, here got a little squad. Every block will get jig. Prescott, they fuck with me, some of them boys get the snitching. The Barks just lost a few niggas. You know the South, they be jacking, got some big timers in there. My nigga Boosie be acting, I see him shining from here. You know me, I'm a little grinder, so if I blow my career, I'm going straight to that open. Sell dope from Plank to Lanier. I'm finna drop a new album, it's about to come in a minute. I know my hustlers from Valley Park don't get bucked when they hit. But that's that purple, I smell it. Quit playing game, let me hit it. You must have went on off off, then paid the chef run a bit. I'm a real hood savage, so me, I'm lively chillin'. And any one of them really, and man, that's just how I'm living. And give a fuck if you like and why I do it, little daddy. I know the whole motherfucking Baton Rouge gon' back me, nigga.
Can't do that, we wanna be. You can catch us in the BRC. From our head to our feet, from the street to the beat. We are gangsta like we wanna be. We are gangsta like we wanna be. You can catch us in the BRC. From our head to our feet, from the street to the beat. We are gangsta like we wanna be.
Drinking Martell and that OAK with them boys, keep them scopes. Run up on in the street, named after tree, and they letting them blow. Snorting powder bags and popping pills, they ain't got no mind. If you doing good and they doing bad, you might see that 9. Rep that OKC, cause that's all I see and that's all that I know. If you try refresh or try a slugger, we losing control. Ain't no time for games, stop school cause of recess, respect my mind. If you disobedient, no tools, savage, twerk that 9. On a constant grind cause I'm in the hood, but I moved out the hood. Head ain't get too big, fuck hit you dig, I still split that wig. Yeah, I love my hood cause they stick together in any kind of weather. Might be some of your dig or it might be winter, still keep them Barrettas. President like smoking, pop sucker, girl, he like popping pills. Get you on the battlefield, pop one, pop two, this night here sex thrill. Go on and keep it real, something click dig, you know we like head. Do it for Savage Squad, next video, we want some more head. Do it for Silver Leaf and that Flat Street, cause they represent it too. Jeremy Dario and that boy Donnie, they reppin' no two. If you don't love my hood slugger, man, I don't give a fuck. Got that Savage Squad up in my blood, and them threes, they go up.
We are gangsta like we wanna be. You can catch us in the BRC. From our head to our feet, from the street to the beat. We are gangsta like we wanna be. We are gangsta like we wanna be. You can catch us in the BRC. From our head to our feet, from the street to the beat. We are gangsta like we wanna be.
Keep it street as they get. Got the hood in this bitch. It's tatted up on my arm. Man, these bitches be sprung. Niggas riding on foes, rocking Vizus and bows. Niggas playing with their nose, but I ain't gon' expose. Representing my town, man, this bitch going down. You can hate if you want. Got the pump in the trunk, lakeside off the chain. Gave my brothers the game, let them shine like me, nigga, without selling cocaine. Gave the shit in my vein, man, the streets know my name. I'm on top of my game, I'm just trying to maintain. Gave my niggas the block, gave my cousin the Glock. I just bought a new shop, that bitch shoot non-stop. You can go get the cop, man, that bitch can get popped. See it all in my face, I give a fuck by the case. I'm ahead in the race, niggas back pick up the pace. And if you're looking for me, Baton Rouge where I be.
We all gangsta like we wanna be. You can catch us in the BRC. From our head to our feet, from the street to the beat. We are gangsta like we wanna be. We are gangsta like we wanna be. You can catch us in the BRC. From our head to our feet, from the street to the beat. We are gangsta like we wanna be.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Ah, yes. This following segment's been brought to you by westchaseprinting.com. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. Go to westchaseprinting.com and say you heard it from Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe. By the way, Dizzy's a bitch.
You and me and
Ryan Hoppe. Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
It's me, Ryan Hoppe.
What's up? This is Lex Staley from the nationally syndicated Lex and Terry Show, and you are listening to the Hoppe Hour.
Hey, everybody, this is Terry James from the nationally syndicated radio show Lex and Terry, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with...
Did you know that Ryan Hoppe got a vasectomy? Well, now you know, and we aren't even sure why we told you. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. New AI music.
Yeah. Yo, it's Hoppe Hour, Ryan on the mic, slinging dirt on celebs and things you like.
Oh, sure.
Talking sex and love, pulling no disguise.
Whatever.
Feeling low, we finna hit the highs. Hoppe Hour with Ryan, let's get it going. Dripping in the juice that's flowing. Turning up the throwback energy is showing. Stay tuned, y'all, let's just keep it growing. We got your love life on full display.
Oh, really?
Stories making headlines every day.
Whatever.
Breaking it down raw in the truest way.
Yeah.
When Ryan starts spitting, you're here to stay. Wake up the mind, feel the vibe, take flight.
You would never guess. Right now, I have SpongeBob on my TV.
Sight. Turn the dial up, come and join the light.
856
Hoppe Hour with Ryan.
49 Hoppe.
Get it going.
856-494-6773. Leave me a voicemail.
Throwback energy.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Your head stink. You, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
No topic is safe, no secret can hide.
That's true.
Taking on the rumor mill with pride. Catching
without slander.
Riding life's tide. With Ryan dropping hits, your spirits revive.
Got it. 856-49 Hoppe, like I said. All right, let's get back to the content.
Hoppe Hot Topic.
Justin Baldoni's wife Emily and mother Sharon are breaking their silence amid the actor's legal battle with his It Ends With Us co-star Blake Lively.
I'm really freaking heterosexual, but my God, does Justin have pretty eyes.
Both women took to Instagram on Friday, January 24th to share birthday wishes to the Jane the Virgin star in separate posts.
Justin's wife is so freaking hot, man.
Happy birthday, my love. Celebrating the man, husband, and father that you are. I'd choose you again and again.
Unless he cheats.
Emily captioned her family photo, which featured the couple kissing alongside their children, 9-year-old Maya and 7-year-old Maxwell.
Got it.
Meanwhile, Sharon uploaded 3 images of the mother-son duo sitting on a bench, accompanied by a lengthy caption in which she appeared to send a pointed message about his legal drama, as she noted, quote, "Justice and truth will shine." Happy birthday, Justin, remembering a wonderful moment after the final ending of Jane the Virgin, a moment where joy and love permeated the set, where friendships and family were born, and kindness and integrity permeated the hearts of all the actors and crew, where sadness only entered because it was the final scene of a wonderful journey. And
I think, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that he's a douchebag and Blake's a piece of garbage, but I would side with Justin.
in the beginning of the rest of our lives. A happy, loving, and generous memory with hearts exploding with possibilities. Life has its moments and also its surprises. As you keep your integrity through it all, justice and truth will shine today and into eternity. I love you more than you will ever know. Happy birthday, my beautiful boy. May God continue to bless you in truth.
Hubba, hubba.
Lively sued Baldoni, his studio, Wayfarer Studios, and PR representatives in late December after the New York Times published her legal complaint against him, which accused the director of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment on set of It Ends With Us.
He does seem like a hostile kind of guy.
Baldoni, who denies the allegations, responded by suing the New York Times for libel, and a few weeks later...
All right, we know. That video could have just been 1:10, but you gotta make it longer. I bet they have a quota. There was a gun that went off during the little party for the Philadelphia Eagles going to the Super Bowl. EAGLESX.
I believe that was a gun. That was definitely a gun. Oh, get us in the camera.
Bunch of mutants in Philly.
Go Birds!
What a loser. Listen, I have two friends, Andrew and Anthony, that I know Anthony's name whenever I see him, but I always forget it on the show for some reason. They're cool, but all the mutants in Philly.
Go Birds!
God, this moron's probably so hungover today at work.
Go Birds!
Shut up. The worst is when they go to visiting cities. Like, if you're in Philly and you're annoyed, well, you're in their hometown, but they come to Tampa and they're just like that whole mindset. The guy's like, I was like working for 98.7 The Shark. I was working a promo of that. And this guy comes up to me and goes, I bet your radio station sucks. And I may have said, I bet your city sucks more than this place. Why are you visiting then or something? I said it a lot better. I didn't stutter then. And he got a little mad.
And she thought Zac Efron was her dad. I was like, no, that's not daddy.
Okay.
Ashley Tisdale is opening up about a funny mix-up with her daughter, Jupiter. During the January 15th episode of the Breaking Beauty podcast, the actress shares her 3-year-old's reaction to seeing High School Musical for the first time, and how it left her daughter thinking Zac Efron was her dad.
Has your older daughter watched your movies, any of them?
She has seen High School Musical, I think when about a year ago, maybe. My husband showed her and I was like, cute. What are you doing? I was like, and she thought Zac Efron was her dad. I was like, no, that's not daddy. She's like, daddy. I was like, no. Just because they have dark hair, it is not daddy.
She's got a good sense of humor. She's so freaking hot. She's definitely wifey material, unlike Blake Lively.
Artist Sharpay Evans in the High School Musical franchise, with the first film airing back in 2006.
Never seen it.
And the director Kenny Ortega highlighted the milestone on social media. He wrote,
that was like when he peaked, man.
Alongside a picture of the poster, 19 years ago today, the world changed for me and for all of us. A little movie with a big heart brought us together to inspire the world. Aside from the Disney Channel original movie, Ashley also notes in the interview that Jupiter, whom she shares with husband Christopher French, has already seen some of her other work like Phineas and Ferb. And while Jupiter has seen her mom on TV, still, Ashley doesn't think her daughter fully understands what she does for work and why people want to take pictures with her.
I don't think she realizes what I do because, I mean, obviously she wouldn't. She's 3. But she did start to get to the age where she's questioning why people take pictures with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so we were at like Taylor Swift in Miami and she was like, Mommy, why are they taking pictures with you? And I truly did not know how to answer that. So I just
I'm famous.
Said, I don't know. And
that's not good parenting, if you ask me.
I was like, I don't know. And my husband goes, that's what you said? I said, yeah. So I think she actually thinks that you just take pictures with people. That's what you do in life.
Wow, she's pretty freaking cute.
So it's like really funny. But my husband's like, why don't you say that? Like, you're an actress and like you're, I'm like, how do I explain that to her? Like,
I don't know. Whatever. 856.
Bill Gates is getting candid about his divorce from Melinda French Gates.
God, he's so freaking creepy. Especially because he's probably on the Epstein list. That actually sounds like the Windows XP turnoff.
During an interview with the Times of London published January 25th, the Microsoft co-founder opens up about his divorce from his wife after 27 years of marriage and how he ultimately regrets the decision. As he tells the outlet that
I can't do any better because I'm a nerd and kind of a alleged pedophile.
That was the mistake I most regret. However, he adds that he is, quote, more cheerful now. Bill and Melinda first met in 1987 when she began working as a product manager at Microsoft. They later tied the knot in 1994 in Hawaii, with Bill describing Melinda as his better half. During their time together, the two founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, a nonprofit that focuses on global public health and development needs. However, after announcing their split in May of 2021, Melinda later shared 3 years later in May of 2024 that she would be stepping away from the company. Bill recalls
she just wanted to be nowhere near him
of the time, saying, "When we got divorced, it was tough, and then she made the decision to leave the foundation.
She wanted nothing to do with your creepy ass.
I was disappointed that she took the option to go off." He goes on to call the divorce one of his biggest failures.
I never liked him, man. Even growing up, obviously you heard about Bill Gates, and I just never liked him. Creep me out.
Adding, "You would have to put that at the top of the list. There are others, but none that matter. The divorce thing was miserable for me and Melinda for at least 2 years."
I bet she's happy. She's pretty good looking.
As for Melinda, she has previously spoken out about their separation, even hinting at some of the reasons she decided to call it quits.
Oh, so she called it quits. So then how can you regret divorcing her if she's the one that couldn't stand you?
During her interview with Gayle King on CBS Morning, she cited his alleged infidelity in 2000, which a spokesperson for Bill later told CBS that the affair was almost 20 years ago and ended amicably.
Yeah, get over it. You know, he went to pedophile island with Jeffrey Epstein.
Melinda also referenced Bill's previous meetings with the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, which she said didn't sit well with her.
Yeah. It's kind of an unspoken thing. I love how Trump's like, "Oh, release the JFK assassination things," but Epstein, nope.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Hey, listen, I got a new dance for y'all. They got that Superman, that Batman. What y'all know about that Peter Pan? Hey, let go. Slide to the right, slow it up, crank that motorbike. Southside walk it out, do my dance, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance, why me crank my Peter Pan? Then you slide to the left, two-step, crank that Roosevelt. Do it by yourself, with no hand, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance, why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance, so they need to stop it. Jig with it, not free, pop, lock and drop it. Man, I'm fly in this thing, no doubt. It's a route, we make it rain. They clear it out, now snap. This a flash flood warning, man, my niggas got money. And I laugh at broke niggas, cause all them hoes funny. When I stuff up in the dope, bitches hold they man hand. Follow me to the floor, cause it's time to do my dance. Got your man eyeballing like the way I do my thing. Wanna buy me a drink, like his name was T-Pain. Man, my whole clique fly, like in Never Land. Everybody, everywhere, gonna crank that Peter Pan, yup. Slide to the right, slow it up, crank that motorbike. Southside walk it out, do my dance, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance, why me crank my Peter Pan? Then you slide to the left, two-step, crank that Roosevelt. Do it by yourself, with no hand, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance, why me crank my Peter Pan?
I make them stop, drop, and roll, cause that nigga, he on fire. If I hate to tell you different, then damn it, he a lie. I ain't even gotta try, dancing in my blood. 4-5 on my side, so that nigga still a throw. I'ma crank that Michael Jackson, hee, crank that Thriller too. Everybody clear the flow, why me, this is what I do. 1, 2, step, Steve Harvey with them square toe. Mustard lame niggas on the wall with them square hoe. I'ma take it back to heartbeats, call me Eddie Kane. Twinkle toe, Fred Flintstone, watch me do my thing. Cat William with it, baseball bat, then I hopscotch. Roosevelt, let's shout it from the back, if she top notch.
Slide to the right, right, slow it up, crank that motorbike. Sasa walk it out, do my dance, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Then you slide to the left, 2-step, crank that Roosevelt. Do it by yourself with no hand, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance. Why me crank my Peter Pan?
This sound is so sweet, like Willy Wonka made it. My mama say the dances are too complicated. I say, mama, the music on like jumper cables. Turn the music on and do it like me, baby. Hey bartender, pour me up a big cup into the DJ, man. Turn that bitch up, crank that bitch up and let me see you, Peter Pan. Got more wood in your mouth than Derek Jeter's hand. I'm talking to the pussy niggas standing on the wall. The club is a gym, bitch, and we came here to ball. You always come and never do shit, that's why I fuck with the white around your lips.
Slide to the right, slow it up, crank that motorbike. Sasa walk it out, do my dance, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Then you slide to the left, 2-step, crank that Roosevelt. Do it by yourself with no hand, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance. Why me crank my Peter Pan?
They say you skin peanut butter, so I get the Peter Pan on. Women looking at me like that boy think he the man, home. Other niggas trying it, but they got the whole dance wrong with both thumbs out. About to fly to Neverland, home. Watch me crank that Peter Pan, quit hating on me, Captain Hook. You can learn to dance too. All you gotta do is look, they all on my space. Even cranking it on YouTube. Have you ever seen a nigga pause and crank that Blue Clue? Nigga crank that Peter Pan, bitches crank that Tinkerbell. Soldier boy can't rap, but how many records did he sell? So keep them niggas dancing, that's what's gonna make your record sell. I just made a song by the motherfucking fairy tale.
Slide to the right, slow it up, crank that motorbike. Sasa walk it out, do my dance, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Then you slide to the left, 2-step, crank that Roosevelt. Do it by yourself with no hand, crank that Peter Pan. Why me crank my Peter Pan? Why me crank my Peter Pan? Man, these hoes can't do my dance. Why me crank my Peter Pan?
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
This following segment has been brought to you by the best barber in all the Bay Area, Rich Cayley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com, 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard, and that is in Tampa. Dizzy, that guy named Gareth, is a bitch and a backstabbing coward. That will never get old.
KCRH, Hayward, Sally Ann. People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to gain education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Doors closing.
Uh-huh.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Whatever.
It's Hoppe Hour.
That's me.
Hey, what's up? It's Steve Miggs of the Daily Miggs Show on 99.9 KISW in Seattle, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
What?
Oh, jeez.
With Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is your alternative to the typical morning show with fake dating segment.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
War of the Roses is fake.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Happy Man, you know the deal. Riding high on the realest reel. Dating and celeb appeal. Turn it up, feel the thrill. Happy Hour, let's light it up. Throwback beats gonna fill your cup.
Oh, sure.
Tune in, rhyming, let's all erupt.
Whatever.
Ryan Hoppe spitting truth non-stop.
856
Just loud and the
49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773.
From the old school.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
In Hoppe's.
Always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. So on this song, I asked for 2010's EDM vibe. It's like I'm back in high school at an underage drinking party. Only now I'm 31 years old with back pain and doing a radio show.
Cooler sounds. You want laughs, we'll prove it now. Turn it up, we'll
Dizzy the bitch.
Happy Hour, let's light it.
I like John Sand though.
Backbeats.
Not that good guy.
Tune in, rhyming, let's all erupt. Ryan Hoppe spitting truth non-stop.
Oh yeah. Man, it's like I'm in 2011 again. At an underage drinking party. I got a few good underage drinking party vibe stories.
Questions, wild and.
All right, enough of that. So there were a few parties I went to. Like I was never like given the official invite to the party. I would sneak in and then everyone's like, "Oh, Hoppy's here drinking a beer he didn't even throw any money in for." And now, if any of you that are listening to my voice right now, listening to Happy Hour, know who the hell I am from Arlington Heights, Illinois, because I see that we have a lot of listens from high school. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. What is your Ryan Hoppe? Oh, jeez.
This is how we roll.
That was not supposed to be playing, but what a good production I do here, right? If you went to high school with me and you have any memories of anything, let me know. So there was this party at this guy named Eric's house. He lived right near downtown Arlington Heights, Illinois, where the police station was. So you always knew his parties were going to get caught. It was in I think it was like October 2011-ish. And I dressed up as Kobe Bryant. I had my Kobe Bryant jersey on, my Kobe Bryant basketball shorts, and my Kobe Bryant shoes. It's like I was a fan of Kobe. And they were wanting me to put on blackface. And I was like, no, absolutely not. And I'm glad I didn't because the party exists on Facebook in a 14-year-old Facebook album of all the pictures. But I got really drunk, and it was going crazy. The song Cinema, that EDM song, was going ham. Ghosts and Stuff was going ham by Deadmau5. All the EDM and rap music of the early 2010s. Young, Wild, and Free was going wild. And all of a sudden, it's getting louder, and things are breaking. And then the dude who's hosting the party, his sister's getting banged up by her boyfriend. That was a teammate of the dude throwing the party. It was kind of weird. She's getting laid in her bedroom. Everyone's like, where's Emily? He's like, oh, she's getting laid. And she comes down. Everyone's got messy hair from having sex. The weirdest part about underage parties, when you think about it, is the fact that you were having sex. Unless it was the person's bed, there are teens that would have sex on the bed of the parents' house. It's so skanky, Illinois. But my favorite memory is they go, cops are here, cops are here, cops are here. So we all hide in the basement, and Eric's mom gets called, and she's really mad at us. And you know what I did? I said, I'm not getting a drinking ticket because some of the kids on my high school team got drinking tickets. And our school was so freaking lame. John Hersey High School, they went by the rules. A lot of other schools cover up the drinking because they like want their teams to, have their star quarterbacks because the star quarterbacks would be drinking. Our team, I think it's something, it might be a Mandela effect, but I remember a few players getting suspended and it was like, our football team already sucks. We need as many players as we can get. So what happened was I said, I'm not getting a drinking ticket. I'm not getting the cops involved because if I would have got a drinking ticket, my freaking dad, he already knew I was kind of drinking because what I would do is I would face the wall because then he would smell my breath when I came in. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I kind of pushed the window. We're in a basement and there's different windows that you can crawl out of. And I pushed it and there's this huge glass breaking sound effect. And then me and 3 of my friends, we ran. And then one of our friends picked us up in 5-degree weather. And the next day, Eric asked, that was Saturday. And then on a Sunday, Eric asked me if I broke the window at his house. And I was like, no. But honestly, he was such a jerk off to me. That I didn't really care. I also had a huge crush on his sister. That's kind of what it sounded like, but not as dramatic. Guys, let's go. Vuk, Stefan, get in here. I'm wondering if anybody from Illinois heard that.
We are back with your pop star. What you got, Joe?
Let's start with a little football. First up, Kylie Kelsey. Her now retired husband, Jason, won't be taking the field for tomorrow's NFC Championship game, pitting his old team, the Philadelphia Eagles, against the Washington Commanders. But she has some advice for the spouses of all superfans, those who, quote, simply married into the madness. And she shared those tips on her Not Gonna Lie podcast.
I didn't realize that she was from Philly, but she's got that Philly attitude, man. I've gone on a few dates with girls from Philly. They're just so loud.
Don't
sex is fun, though.
Question our superstitions. We know we're being irrational.
Oh, geez.
But whatever gets us that W, that's what we're doing. If the team loses,
whatever gives you that orgasm,
give your partner time to grieve, aka the cry it out method.
And if you really want to be a supportive spouse, she says, don't ever tell your loved one it's just a game.
I love that. I love Kylie Kelsey.
They don't like to.
Even though it's probably a little stretched out, a little hot dog down the hallway.
There's another legal battle brewing. Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag versus the city of LA and its water utility after losing their home in the fires.
So traumatizing. So sad.
The couple, along with his mom Janet, are among over 20 homeowners who filed this 14-page lawsuit against LA and the LA Department of Water and Power over claims the water supply system failed and wasn't designed to fight an urban fire. We talked to Spidey after their nearly $4 million Palisades home was
it was more of a rural fire.
Reduced to this.
We don't even have proper insurance. We can't rebuild our house like that.
Nearby their former mansion, this reservoir, which was drained nearly a year ago for repairs, they say delays in repairing helped cause fire hydrants in the area to fail after 3 tanks each holding 1 million gallons of water went dry within a span of 12 hours. The DWP says it was required to take the reservoir out of service, and while a, quote, low percentage of hydrants were affected, we immediately deployed potable water tankers. The mayor also weighed in.
Fire hydrants.
Screw this Karen mayor. She's literally a Karen.
Are not constructed to deal with this type of massive devastation.
California has a wildfire fund. It probably has somewhere between $14 and $21 billion for fire victims. But unfortunately, LADWP opted out of this fund, so...
The video was supposed to be how Kate Hudson's fiance saved their house. There's this new thing with clickbait where it's getting out of control. It's one thing to say, oh, this person claps back and they barely clap back. But to say that there's going to be something in the video and then there's not. Alrighty. What's going on here?
I've never received more texts in my life about anything.
Dave Franco is reacting to fans wanting him to portray Luigi Mangione. During a sit-down interview with The Hollywood Reporter at the 2025 Sundance Film Festival, the actor and his wife, Allison Brie, finally addressed the social
freaking jealous. I love Allison. Ever since Community.
Social media buzz about Dave portraying Luigi Mangione, who is being accused of murdering United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in an upcoming movie.
Anyone? Do you mean everyone?
I've never received more texts in my life about anything.
Yeah. But I don't think there's been any official offers.
No official.
It's just friends being like, hey, you look like this guy.
Yeah. It's just friends. Anyone who has my phone number has reached out about it.
And Mangione has been a popular subject on social media since it was reported on December 9th that the 26-year-old was arrested in Altoona, Pennsylvania in connection to the killing of CEO Brian Thompson in New York. A week later, the University of Pennsylvania alum was officially indicted with murder charges. The Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg announced the details of the indictment during a press conference on December 17th.
Luigi Mangione, the defendant, is charged with 1 count of murder in the first degree and 2 counts of murder in the second degree, including 1 count of murder in the second degree as an act of terrorism for the brazen, targeted, and premeditated shooting of Brian Thompson, who, as you know, was the CEO of United Healthcare. Let me say a bit more about the charges. They include 1 count of murder in the first degree as a killing in furtherance of terrorism, 2 counts of murder in the second degree, 1 charging that the killing was done as an act of terrorism, and the second pertaining to the fact that the killing was intentional. The maximum penalty possible for murder in the first degree and murder in the second degree as an act of terrorism is life without parole.
Alrighty, a lot of these videos, they play something for the first 2 minutes and then they don't cover anything else. Amanda Barnes was seen out and about with a ring, and TMZ is speculating if that was an engagement ring. And Billy Ray Cyrus is calling for peace amongst some family infighting, sending prayers after one of his kids accused him of sending a legal threat. He posted a YouTube short with his song, Somebody Said a Prayer, along with a message to his fam. I can't play it because of copyright, but he says, praying for my family, for my children, sons and daughters, and their mother. Let this moment be the starting of healing for us. This is the problem with the family, is they're like talking on the internet when they should be talking to each other. And that's the biggest problem there is right then and there, is you're communicating online, not as a family. Here is Dave Portnoy explaining why he thinks the NFL is rigged.
Gonna jump on the shred line, just guts ripped out. I feel for all of Buffalo. Let me tell you something. The refs should be in prison. Refs should be in prison. That 4th down spot changed the whole game. McDermott should be in prison. The Bills coach or whoever. That tush push that they run, that they kept running, that doesn't work. And yeah, the refs fucked you. Do they not know what tush push is? You put 2 linemen and huge guys and you push. They don't do that. I think Dalton Kincaid should have caught that pass, but whatever. You have the ball, down 3, and you could have asked for more. Yeah, the refs you. Yes, the tush push, absolutely the dumbest. Like, I can't get over.
So many pop-ups. Where's this music coming from? Fucking Daily Mail is out of control.
Over doing a tush push without the push. You're just doing step back, quarterback sneak. Tony Romo has for 2 weeks said no one can stop that. No one can shut up Tony Romo. Also shut up Tony Romo being like the biggest decision in the game. They'll go for it. You think they'll go for it on 4th and fucking 5 with 2 minutes? You idiot. The refs, that spot, you have to change. Get technology in there. Guy pushes him off. The refs in prison. Goodell in prison. McDermott in prison. Romo in prison.
Sounds like Dave Portnoy. Oh, Jesus, this music keeps playing. It kind of describes the segment. Sounds like Dave Portnoy lost a bet.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside,
All I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Oh, sure. This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. Go to amiracademy.com and tell them I sent you.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, jeez.
Turn up the dial, y'all, it's Hoppe Hour rolling on.
Yeah.
And on the mic and the beats keep controlling.
Oh, sure.
Cast from Tampa Bay to the world of Hope.
Got it.
Tell up news, scooped in the truth, reloaded. Ryan dropping knowledge on the wild side of life. Talking sex and race, breaking hearts like a knife. Throwback jam, singing with that classic vibe.
Got it.
Keep your ears glued to the heat we provide. Hoppe Hour is the show every night.
856 49 Hoppe. 856 494 6773.
The world we reign, we
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Loving the live.
You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
So take you back, memories on the rise. Dance in your seat with the fire in your eyes. From streets of Tampa to the coast so bright.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
And a new law enforcement bulletin obtained by ABC News shows AI-generated misinformation is being spread online about immigration.
Yeah, all the boomers are falling for it. I notice whatever the AI, whatever it projects, people want to believe it. So if it projects a Republican talk line, then people believe it, you know? So if it, a talking point rather. So if the talking point is like, oh, immigrants are the worst, then when there's an AI that's obviously fake, but it's anti-immigrant, then the Republican boomers seem to believe it more. But if it's something against Trump, then the liberals believe it. Like the cartoon of Trump as a Simpson in a casket. Everybody shared it a few years ago. If it goes with your political beliefs, you want to believe it's true.
Immigration enforcement. The bulletin warns some posts are deliberately trying to create hostility toward immigration authorities. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky joins me for more on that. So, Aaron, what sort of misinformation are we
What up, Doug?
talking about here, and how is artificial intelligence being used to deploy it?
We're talking about anything from photographs that are a little bit doctored to reports of where immigration officers may be heading and how they may be getting there.
Yeah.
And the folks in Maryland took a look at some of what's being generated online. There's a particular site called, People Over Place or Place Over People, and it's been getting or purporting to collect information about immigration enforcement.
Yeah, good job promoting it.
In more than 30 different states. And when the authorities in Maryland took a look at it, according to this bulletin we obtained, they found that a lot of the photos just were doctored. The vehicles did not belong to the agencies.
Listen, AI is cool sometimes because it helps me make like music for my show. But my God, when AI like makes people think things are real, you're stupid.
They said they did, and it led these authorities to conclude that a lot of what's been said online about this immigration enforcement effort by the Trump administration is just simply not true.
So what are law enforcement's biggest concerns at this point?
Well, there's twofold. One, they want people to have the right information. So they don't want immigrant communities to live in fear, of course. However, we've heard members of the Trump administration, including Tom Homan, say it's not a good time to be undocumented. So another fear that authorities have.
Yeah, there's a lot of them here in Florida. You know they're undocumented. They just have that vibe. They look lost.
Is that these sites that are purporting to collect legitimate information are just trying to scare people to not cooperate with authorities.
Yeah. What I'm afraid of is that there's going to be people that are going to be Hispanic that'll just get pulled over by the police because they're Hispanic.
To foment hostility.
Racial profiling, as usual.
Toward police agencies that may be helping in.
Alrighty. I bet saying if I'm bored, you're bored. Mm-hmm.
Remember when Brad Pitt said this?
My goals in life now are pretty simple. Just to be happy, stay healthy.
Yeah.
And not get into a financial situation where I have to do Ocean's 14.
Maybe that divorce settlement from Angie was the breaking point because as word is, Ocean's 14 is in the works with Brad and George set to return.
I forgot that it began as Ocean's 11 because when I thought it was 14, I thought there was like 14 movies, but that was whatever. By the way, everybody's mom and dad had those DVDs. That and Catch Me If You Can in the 2000s.
It was 23 years ago we first got you guys together. Who do you think has changed the most in that time?
I've gotten much taller. Yes, you have. Yeah, and the heel.
Oh, George Clooney, so funny.
Older. Much older.
Brad's Bullet Train director, David Leitch, is in talks to call the shots on the fifth film in the near $1.5 billion franchise.
They're pretty good movies. I don't really know what they're about, but I watched them as a kid. That and Born Identity movies.
No word yet if the other cast members will be back, but Julia Roberts and Matt Damon told us they're down.
I miss those guys every day.
You're doing recon work on our anniversary?
Tess.
If we could get Tess and Danny back one more time, where are they? What are they doing?
Robbing banks.
Yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde kind of stuff.
Hell yeah, everything George Clooney says sounds so freaking cool.
Oh, that's
No.
that's too violent. No, I'm going clever. We're sneaky ninja thieves.
Alrighty. Sometimes when I see those press interviews, they just come off so pretentious. Speaking of pretentious.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
I did it. Today I stepped on the scale and I met my weight release goal.
Lizzo is celebrating a major milestone. The singer announces that she's officially reached her weight loss goal, sharing the exciting news on her Instagram January 25th.
I did it. Today I stepped on the scale and I met my weight release goal. Told y'all I was gonna bump like this. Y'all did.
All right. Good job. You lost your weight, you annoying imbecile. Speaking of imbecile.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard puts the rumors to rest. After the reality star welcomed her first child, daughter Aurora, with boyfriend Ken Urker last.
Yeah, I saw a picture of him today. They all seem to wear the same clothes, but he wears like the same shirt every time they go out. It's like, bro, go to Ross.
This month, she's now setting the record straight on several rumors surrounding her postpartum journey. Taking to her Instagram stories January 24th, writing, false rumors of the week. Number 1, CPS is not involved. Our baby is very safe and healthy.
If you're having to address the claims that CPS is involved, they probably are.
Reports have been swirling online that the 33-year-old who was released from prison in December 2023 after serving 7 years for her role in the murder of her mother Claudine Dee Dee Blanchard.
Yeah, let's not forget about that.
Had been paid a visit by Child Protective Services following the birth of her baby. E! News has reached out to CPS
for comment and has not heard back. Like I always say, it makes you sound pathetic when you reach out and you don't hear back.
For comment, but hasn't yet heard back. The next rumor Gypsy shuts down is how she's losing the baby weight, writing, Number 2, I am not on any weight loss medication. I just look damn good for postpartum. Hate me 'cause you ain't me.
Trust me, we don't want to be someone that killed their mom and had a kid when they cheated on their husband with a side dude. Yeah, we all want to be you when we grow up. Everybody goes, oh my God, I want to be Gypsy Rose.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah, looks like we gon' hit him in the head with this one right here, fella Feezy. You already know what it is. Die. Nowhere she rockin' it. Pitbull, he rockin' it. Fella Feezy, rockin' it. And it's like that.
Turn it up, now you know this is my song. Make me wanna break it down on you all night long. Got my little bitty skirt and my high heels on. All I need is a cutie, then I can't go wrong. That's when I noticed you soon as I stepped into the room. The music's jumping, but I noticed something about you. So I just took it to the floor, hoping you would come and show me more. If it is like that, who taught you how to dance like that? And who taught you how to move it like that? Yeah, I love it when you do it like that. And I know we gon' kick it tonight. If it is like that, this drink got me feeling real nice. And this spot so hot, I could dance all night. Boy, you know you got me going and I can't sit down. What you working with, baby? Well, I'm gon' find out. That's why I'm feeling what I'm feeling as I dance with you. My body's overheating, but I'm trying to be cool. Oh, baby, when we leave the floor, I can't wait for you to show me more. If it is like that, who taught you how to dance like that? And who taught you how to move it like that? Yeah, I love it when you do it like that. And I know we gon' kick it tonight. If it is like that.
All my ladies in the club tonight, hit the bar, take a shot and get right. All the boys in the club tonight, roll it up, light it up and get high. Ride with me, ride. Hit that Chico that'll spit that fast. Fill that cup, blow that fast. Quick as 1, 2, 3, real 4, 5. Yeah, if you get out of line, get off your ass, get on the ground, get on the floor. Let me jump right behind, catch 'em in the club, juggling dimes. That's me, no chains, no game. Looking for them women that ain't got no rings, ready for whatever like it ain't no thing. Walking through the club like my shit don't stain. We on fire, 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 we on fire. Dog, it's like that.
Tonight, yeah, party, baby. Let's get it started, baby. You gon' put it on me tonight, yeah, party, baby. Let's get it started, baby. Who taught you how to dance like that? And who taught you how to move it like that? Yeah, I love it when you do it like that. And I know we gon' kick it tonight. If it is like that, who taught you how to dance like that? And who taught you how to move it like that? Yeah, I love it when you do it like that. And I know we gon' kick it tonight. If it is like that.
All my ladies in the club tonight, hit the bar, take a shot and get right. All the boys in the club tonight, roll it up, light it up and get high. All my ladies in the club tonight, hit the bar, take a shot and get right. All the boys in the club tonight, roll it up, light it up and get high.
That was Noel and Pitbull with Like That. You know when you get a stomach ache and then all of a sudden you start to feel better and you feel amazing? I got to turn on Late Night Drive by Handbook to relax. So I've had this stomach ache the last 3 hours. And it kind of interrupted the flow of my show because I like to just do it like a radio show because it is, but it's also a podcast. So I'm trained from working in radio for 13 years to like just go from talk segment or song or talk segment to commercial to talk segment to not take breaks. But I've taken like 3 breaks today because of my stomach ache. But now I feel that I'm coming out on the other side. A lot of stuff did come out. This following segment has been brought to you by, what do we want to do? Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com. When I tell you they're the best pre and post workout around, I am a man of my words. It's brought to you by Dr. Michael Lang of the Ask the Doctor radio show. When you go to Fortify.com and you go to checkout, you use keyword Ryan20, you can save 20%. This is also being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey at daisybeezyhoney.com. Delta 8 CBD honey, whatever the hell you need. If you go to DZ Beezy Honey and you tell them I sent you by typing in HOPPE, not only will you get really high, but you'll get hooked up, bro. Also, Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in St. Petersburg is the place to be. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need, go there. Yeah. What is it? Oh, what's happening? Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's too late, right? It's what? That's right. I wonder what this sounds like to someone else in the other room where they're just hearing me go, yeah, oh, sure. Got it. I sound psychotic. Yeah. I'm gonna come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going after this.
It's too late, babe.
Even tomorrow. Even tomorrow. Dizzy is still a bitch.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, sure.
This is Eric Zane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know these two people, but I know they're fucking assholes.
Oh, really?
Mike Calta
Hi, Mikey.
and Rover, suck my dick for what you did to Ryan.
Hey, this is Fish from Fish with Friends in Madison and La Crosse, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
He had daddy issues and is attracted to women with them. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Turn the dial to 80.
Oh, really?
There's a voice that sounds so true.
Got it.
Tampa Bay, we're here to stay.
Oh, sure.
Hoppe Hour lights the way. Celebrity news on the go. Hoppe's got the inside flow. From the stars to dating scenes, waking up our wildest dreams. Hoppe Hour with Ryan H. Call 856-494-67-3. Every day is more than great. He's got the news we need to see. Hollywood inside his hands.
856-49 Hoppe. That's 856-494-6773.
Ryan Hoppe.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com, bro.
Right on time. Dial the number, don't delay. Keep on shining bright today. Hoppe Hour with Ryan H. Call 856-494-6773. Every day is more than great. He's got the news we need to see. Hollywood inside his hand.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
It looks like the rift between Billy Ray Cyrus and Trace Cyrus could be moving to the courts.
It sounds wonderful. Father of the Year. Not only are you a deadbeat, but you traumatize your kids.
Trace claims that his adoptive father is threatening legal action against him, just days after the Metro Band guitarist expressed concern for Billy Ray's health.
Two things. First of all, I'm glad someone finally addressed that he was in Metro Station. Shake, shake it, shake, shake, shake it. And second of all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what did you think was going to happen when you called out your dad? Like, yeah, it's kind of a bitch move by your dad to, do this, but why'd you make it so trashy?
Trace writes alongside a photo of the 63-year-old on his Instagram stories January 25th. For all of you wondering, no, I still haven't heard from my dad.
Holy daddy issues.
He did contact a family member to let me know he's taking legal action against me for encouraging him to get help.
What a bitch move by his dad to go through somebody else. You're not that important, dude. You're going to be dead soon.
Dad, I live 30 minutes away from you. You could have just come and talked to me like a man.
Or you could stop doing this social media stuff and try to reach out to him somehow.
The 35-year-old then posts a direct message to the country music star saying, Dad, my message was beyond loving. I could have been extremely honest about a lot more, but I don't want to put your business out there like that. Trace continues, but for you to threaten me with legal action for wanting you to get help is a disgrace. You should be ashamed of yourself. I will always love you, but I no longer respect you as a man.
That's how I feel about Mike Calta.
He ends the post writing, everyone close to you is terrified to tell you how they really feel.
I kind of like that his son's doing this, to be honest. It's just so entertaining.
I'm not. Get help. This latest post from Trace comes just 2 days after he penned a lengthy message to his dad saying he and his sisters, Billy Ray's daughters Brandy, Miley, and Noah Cyrus, whom he shares with ex-wife Tish Cyrus, were, quote, genuinely worried after the achy breaky heart singer's eyebrow-raising performance at Donald Trump's inauguration concert.
Yeah, that was a user error, not technical difficulties.
Somebody constantly treating you like a piece of meat. Only valuing you for your sex appeal.
Danity Kane singer Dee Woods breaking her silence as the band's founder Diddy awaits trial for sex trafficking and racketeering charges.
It's very weird. Growing up, Danity Kane was a big deal, and I liked their music. And if you would have told me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that the whole time that Diddy was exploiting them, I would have not believed it.
Are you afraid in some ways that he'll get out, that there'll be some sort of retribution?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Even doing this,
You're going to hear about my party. They're going to be shutting them down. It
sounded bragger, man.
They'll probably be arresting me.
Diddy was arrested, and he's denying all allegations in his federal indictment.
I got to skip over this, even though I love Showstopper.
After the media mogul landed behind bars, Woods telling Good Morning America her dream job in the band under Diddy's Bad Boy record label turned into a nightmare.
Picking and prodding and just a way to chip and knock away. In some of the environments, it was even scary to be by yourself.
Alrighty.
This comes after Wood's former bandmate Dawn Richard filed a lawsuit with her own abuse allegations, which Diddy's attorney told ET are an attempt to rewrite history in the hopes of trying to get a payday.
That's what I'm wondering about, is how many of them are rewriting it.
I think my client and many others were just terrified of this man.
That's a good point, though, by one of the defendant's lawyers, or the, not the defendant, Diddy's. You know what I mean.
This moment now is a time where I feel like my experience, my truth will really be heard and actually considered and believed.
Woods will say even more about her time with Diddy in Investigation Discovery's new docuseries, The Fall of Diddy.
Let's say Diddy does get out. I'm wondering which one of these people will get a hit.
Which begins airing Monday.
Why did I put this on myself?
What? It's disturbing.
What would you say to Diddy if you had the chance to talk to him?
Girl.
I honestly do not know. But
that's sad.
But I don't think you really have to say anything.
That's a good point. 856-49 happy.
Kanye West is making noise on social media again. He shared a post from Eaton Ventures to his Instagram.
What's Eaton Ventures?
It's a business valuation company, and it states that with his sole ownership of Yeezy and his music portfolio, his net worth is $2.77 billion.
Wait. I read in Forbes a while ago
that he's worth $400 million.
Yeah.
It still says on Forbes that he's worth $400 million, so they have yet to update it to what Eaton Ventures is.
Or Eaton Ventures is, I mean, let's say Forbes was right, roughly right. How do you go from 400 million and you have all these problems and it goes to 2.77 billion? How is that?
That's really sketchy. I think Kanye's lying.
And in general has taken a massive hit since all that anti-Semitic stuff.
That guy's my favorite, the one with the British accent.
I think so too.
His last album debuted at #1, but it dropped off quickly, and that was all streaming driven, and you don't make a ton of money off of that.
Honestly, his play is Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because Donald Trump's rewarding everybody that supports him.
You can definitely see that, can't you? Kanye will be the ambassador to Israel.
The thing is, I don't put that past Trump.
Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt. You know, of course, that they were one of the thousands of families displaced here in Los Angeles when their home was burned down in the Pacific Palisades. They are doing something about it. And they have now taken what could be, filed what could be a landmark lawsuit.
It's going to be the first of many.
Filing a lawsuit against the city of LA and specifically city of LA's Department of Water and Power, blaming them for negligence that led to the destruction of their home.
It all has to do with water and the lack thereof that they believe, I suppose, could have saved their home. Look, I mean, this wildfire was going to do an incredible amount of damage. The question, would it have done as much damage if things would have been different? What's really interesting, I haven't even shared this with you. I have a poll that I just got, that somebody just texted to me, that they did in LA. And it's unbelievable. I mean, so the majority of people are really upset with the response. They're really upset with the response. I didn't know how it was going to land, but there has been a groundswell over this.
And I think that's what makes this lawsuit so interesting is that if, depending on how this one goes, there are, let's say Heidi and Spencer win this, or they get a settlement from the city, they don't go to trial and they end up getting a settlement. That means how many times is the city going to have to pay? Because you know that all the other victims will be lining up to do the same exact thing.
Got it. We're going to move on. 856-49 happy. Here is Sophie Rain saying TikTok creators are saving the app, not Trump. It's not true. You guys did all you could before, and then January 20th happened, and nothing happened. And then Trump saved the day. Admit it.
We make TikTok. The creators...
God, she's so freaking hot. It's a girl that pretends to be a virgin on OnlyFans.
And people who post, we are TikTok. People go on TikTok to watch other creators and see what other
You sound like a narcissist.
people are doing. So I think that as long as we keep up with that, nothing's going to change. I don't think that they're going to take TikTok away. At least I'm hoping so. And I'm not in the mindset thinking, oh, it's only a 90-day extension. Like, we're not going to have it forever. I'm going to just
You know, if your candidate Kamala won, that wouldn't have happened.
assume that we're going to have it forever again and just keep posting because that's what I enjoy doing. What I think is that they're going to use, or Trump is going to use TikTok to influence everyone and be like, yo, I brought TikTok back. And that's
I will be honest, she has a good point. I've been on TikTok recently, and man, it's become the new Twitter. Everything's pro-Trump. It's very irritating. And then I got muted for making fun of Elon. I was like, okay.
that's going to be on his political standing, but I think it's just silly. Like, we should definitely leave politics out of it.
I actually agree with her there.
The app is, it's a social media app. Like, we've
But there's politics and all social media, kitty.
never done this with Instagram, Facebook. It's just silly
God, she's so freaking cute.
to me. It really is. Do not buy a phone from eBay that has TikTok on it. That is so silly. They're overpriced. TikTok will eventually come back into the App Store if it gets past this 90-day extension.
Listen to me right now. Don't delete your TikTok app. If you want it around, whatever.
It'll come back into the App Store. And if not, hop on a laptop or something. It's still on there.
Alrighty, so freaking cute. God. Get over here. I'll take your virginity. I'm kidding.
Welcome back to GMA, live from Times Square.
Oh, that's cool. The city of shit.
Counting down to the Super Bowl, just under 2 weeks to go. Every year we look forward to the Clydesdales. So let's go back to Will in St. Louis with the exclusive reveal of the new Budweiser Super Bowl ad. Hey there, Will.
Hello, everybody. So the moment is finally here. We've been with the Clydesdales all morning in their gorgeous stables here in St. Louis. My buddy Olaf here has gotten some glam since you last saw him. Olaf was with us in Times Square last year. Now I'm visiting him along with Jake, who's a little baby Clydesdale, who is the star of the new Super Bowl ad, the 47th, featuring the Clydesdales. You get a first look right here on GMA. Take a look.
Since I was born, I
It shows a bunch of horses.
dreamed of being a Budweiser Clydesdale. Only problem is, I was born a donkey.
It's from 04. I remember that one. That was the naughty Super Bowl.
From Donkey Dreams
I must have said something right.
to Puppy Pal reunions. And
all right, it's more of a visual. We're 2 hours in, and I'm just getting off of a stomachache. Give me a break. You want to hear the audio of the people that there was an African-American man who got shot by a female cop, and he's saying that it's hurting his career and that he's going to sue. I'm going to go on a limb. I don't want to come off sexist. I'm going to go on a limb and I say it's probably a DEI hire. Just being honest, I'm sure she totally earned it. Get the hell out of here. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6777 to the 3.
When we file the lawsuit, there won't be a number specifically. We'll plead the jurisdictional threshold, but there won't be a number inside the lawsuit. You know, we'll have settlement negotiations with the city related to that, but there won't be a number announced in the lawsuit. Permanent injuries, his recovery, to the extent he can recover fully, all of that. You know, his future lost earning capacity. He had some other
Yeah, that cop's got to be freaking out.
goals that have been likely taken from him. He was at the threshold of becoming a merchant seaman, and that likely won't happen because
A Florida man experienced the shock of his life when he was accidentally shot with his own gun by a police officer during a traffic stop, and now he's telling TMZ how profound the agonizing experience has complicated his career. Jason Arrington tells us he blacked out when Jacksonville Sheriff's Officer Mindy Cardwell accidentally pulled the trigger as she was trying to remove the gun from his waistband, sending a bullet through his right hip knee, nearly exiting his kneecap. He says the first thought was he would die right then and there. By the way, he was legally carrying a gun, a Glock 45 semi-automatic pistol, which he had let Officer Sean Lowry know about earlier in the December stop for allegedly running a red light. For everyone's safety, Lowry asked him to step out of the car, which is when things went south real quickly. This wound got even deeper. Arrington says Cardwell, the female officer who sucks, never apologized to him. He says she did nothing but anxiously walk in circles while he was gushed in blood. That's funny. She's freaking out. She's like, I'm just here because of DEI. I'm just here because of DEI. A Florida principal of an elementary school was arrested after more than 100 underage kids were found drinking and partying at her home. Elizabeth Hill Bronigan, the 47-year-old principal of Roosevelt Elementary School, was arrested alongside teacher Carly Anderson after the principal hosted an open house party. Over 100 kids were at the house in matching t-shirts, and many consumed alcohol, which were in coolers in the house. And this was in Cocoa Beach. I'm wondering what that woman was thinking. If she was thinking she was just going to get away with it. Mm-hmm.
A Brevard County principal and a school teacher were arrested this evening after what police call an underage house party.
The two women are in the Brevard County Jail, and as West 2's Gail Pascal Brown reports, the
like in the moment of this, do you think there's any way this was going to work?
Investigation
Why would you want to drink with kids anyway? I don't even like when kids are around me.
Revealed dozens of intoxicated minors.
This Brevard.
That was a cool sound effect, man. I'm a little high. I'm tripping out of this shit.
This Brevard County Elementary School principal and a teacher were arrested.
Ah, she's my type. Older woman has crazy eyes.
Friday regarding an underage house party. Police say the two work at Roosevelt Elementary School in Cocoa Beach. This past Sunday, Cocoa Beach police responded to this house on Country Club Road in the city regarding a house party. Police say more than 100 juveniles were at the house in matching t-shirts, and many were consuming alcohol that was later learned to be available in coolers at the house.
What a dummy. Like, if it was high school kids, I'm not really defending it and saying it's okay or whatever, but when it's like elementary school, what the hell are you doing?
Investigators say the home belongs to Roosevelt Elementary School principal, 47-year-old Elizabeth Hill Bronigan.
Get on my lap.
She has been charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor and holding an open house party. 45-year-old Carly Anderson was also arrested and charged with child neglect and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad charge.
Police say she was drunk and identified herself as a teacher who attended the party. Cocoa Beach police officers say while they were investigating the party, there was a juvenile here on the front lawn that was so heavily intoxicated that Brevard County Fire Rescue had to respond. The report says during this time, the homeowner was seen by officers in the driveway of her residence, turning off the outside lights and entering her residence.
Only in Florida.
Causing Brevard County Fire Rescue to use auxiliary lighting on their vehicle to treat the juvenile. Here's what the school district had to say about the arrests. We are extremely troubled by these accusations.
Oh, I bet.
And are fully cooperating with the Cocoa Beach Police Department. Our commitment to student safety remains our top priority.
You know, that principal's probably hooked up with a lot of people within that school. Mm-hmm.
Both Brevard County Public Schools employees have immediately been placed on administrative leave pending the investigation. Covering Brevard County.
Whatever. 856-49-HOPPE. I see this here. This is not really surprising. Taylor Swift's security calls the restaurants that her and Travis go to beforehand to request a private room for the couple. They request workers serving them in the private room to refrain from interacting with them or asking for photos. Before Travis began bringing Taylor to the Kansas City spots, he would socialize more with staff and guests at the restaurants. One of their favorite spots is Prime Social, which Kelsey rented out for his girlfriend, watching him play at Arrowhead for the first time. Oh, man. Freaking celebrities. Who does Taylor think she is? She's going to die someday. She poops in the morning. You're not that special, honey. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. So the liberal news talked about Trump's pardons for 15 minutes and 30 seconds on a David Muir show on ABC News, but they only talked about Joe Biden's pardon for 34 seconds. Freaking liberal media. And they wonder why no one watches their networks, because no one wants to see a bunch of out-of-touch freaking boomers like the George Stephanopoulos and all those douchebags. They're just out of touch. We can't relate to you.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame.
Oh, I do?
Behind the curtain, nothing left the same.
Got it.
Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall.
Oh, sure.
Tune in, now you'll have a ball.
That's me. Dizzy's the bitch. 856-49 Hoppe. I know about crazy X's. That's 494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Unanimous.
Always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Y'all know the score, but he dives deeper. Locker room secrets, stats like a keeper. Voices every week, analysis sweeper. NBA's real talk cuts through the sleeper. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
I think Steph Curry just realized how bad the Warriors actually are after this reporter gave him a certain stat in his post-game interview after the loss versus the Lakers.
I love that dude's accent. Lakers.
Post-game interview after the loss versus the Lakers.
On the year, you guys are 1-20 when trailing after 3 quarters. What? Yeah.
He's like, we never should have kept that thug Draymond Green around.
Sheesh. What makes it so difficult for this team to come back in games?
Repeat, we're 1-20 when what?
Trailing after 3.
Poor Steph, man. I freaking love this guy. He's so freaking cool. Like, everybody, like, counted him out and said because he shot 3-pointers that he would never be anything. Now he changed the league.
I mean, some of the games have been because we couldn't score. Tonight, obviously, a situation where AD and Bron pretty much controlled possessions, trying to get AD on the block or in the mid post.
Or Jenny on the block.
He's knocking down the shots, so Bron was getting to the lane.
He sounds so defeated hearing that. They started out so hot, too.
I'm sure 1-20 is probably for a lot of reasons, but you know,
that devastated his night.
Those kind of.
You know when you hear some news you don't like or something, and then you remember the 2 minutes prior when you were in a better mood? That's kind of Steph's vibe.
Anomalies we got to figure out.
But
figure out whatever.
It was a struggle for Steph Curry in the second half versus the Lakers. He had 0 points on 0 for 8 shooting.
That sucks. 856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. Right here.
Mark Jones, during the ESPN broadcast between the Timberwolves and the Nuggets, spoke about how Anthony Edwards reached out to Michael Jordan to get help with dealing with double teams because, as we know, earlier in the season, Anthony Edwards,
and he double teams girls,
in one of his post-game interviews, voiced his frustration with having to always give up the ball because of double teams.
Talked about Anthony Edwards seeing a lot of bodies. You know, he's not afraid to reach out to some of the greats of the game, some of the vets, the old heads, and get some advice. I was told by somebody in his circle that 3 weeks ago he reached out to Michael Jordan on advice, Tim, like on how to handle some of the double teams. And
oh my goodness. I usually don't notice it, but I think it's because I'm really high. I'm hearing all the screeching on the ground.
Nice, Tim, on how to handle some of the double teams and traps that he's seeing of late, because he had been extremely frustrated up until late. But
I see this clip here. Everybody compares Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves to Michael Jordan because they're both shooting guards. And then Charles Barkley said this about it last year.
People have been, and please, America, please stop the Michael Jordan stuff. This guy's had one good playoff run, and he's a great. I think he's going to be a great player. He's a really nice kid. We root for him. We want him to be.
Is he close?
No, hell no. Close to who? Close to who? They both black.
You're not close to Mike?
He's not close to Michael Jordan.
At 23?
Michael Jordan was getting. He was scoring
I'm just asking. At 23,
I
Mike
love
at 23.
Anthony Edwards.
I'm just
do
asking.
not do that.
You know what?
Nice.
Honestly, and this is not disrespectful.
He's nice.
I'm not disrespectful.
He is very nice.
But his
He's
body
close.
type and the way he plays, to me, reminds me more of D. Wade, young D. Wade, when he was carrying that team, when he had Lamar Odom, and he was going through the playoffs for the first time. It reminds me of that.
All I want to say is, man,
He's
why
close.
can't we just let people do their thing and watch them? Why do we have to say, well, he's like, I'm not telling you, I'm talking about like,
You know
he's
why?
the next Michael Jordan.
No, because you know why? Because y'all paved the way for us. That's why.
I understand.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Rest in peace, DJ Unk.
Every day my weekend. Man, I ball every day my weekend. We gon' ball
Man, every day my weekend. Hoes, I be freaking. You ain't it make you rain, but drop, leave you leak. Okay, nigga, I'm just light skinned. I ain't Puerto Rican. Michael Jackson PC. My ice still like it's Christmas. Swear that I'm amazing. Call my whip Caucasian. Bitch, I'm the bomb, so they think that I'm Arabian. Yeah, I'm toting like the Taliban. Tools from Afghanistan. My car sits so high, I don't stop, no bitch, I land. And all this ain't juice, man, but I'm on that juice, man. Give me 5 bottles of that goose, I get a loose, man. For real, baby, you playin', do that on the handstand. I do this shit every day, ballin's in my plan. Yeah, ballin', that's my 9 to 5. Me and Scrub get you alive. You don't want this kind of beat, you will get Kentucky Fried. I'm hearses to the verses, nigga, you just sweet like Hershey's. Moving in between your girl thighs, me surprise.
every day my weekend. Man, I ball every day my weekend. We gon' ball
Every day your weekend, go ahead, cause it's your birthday. Every day go hard, you just hope I got a Thursday. Party like a holiday, 10 more bros, they on they way. Shut the stage down like a running back, go all the way. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, got them bras on they knees, they chillin' on the beach with palm trees, my island girls say. Young, put it in they face, stick to the script, that's what they say. G-Pro taking flights with politics to each and every day. Girl, we get it in, so tell a friend, tell a friend. Young, tell you on, goddamn, weekend. It be on, what it is, no more struggling. 247 every day, yeah, I be hustling.
Every day my weekend. Man, I ball every day my weekend. We gon' ball
Monday we at Mariachi, wildin' like a motherfucker. Tuesday we at Onyx Money, fallin' like a motherfucker. Wasted when they Libra bitches, jockin' like a motherfucker. Thursday we get pure bottle, poppin' like a motherfucker. Friday we at Figure 8, you know I fuck with Bush. Overdosing on the strong, rolling quarters of the kush. Club Miami Saturday, girls the baddest in my book. I just walk right on in while you lame niggas look. Hey, even on a Sunday, I don't take a day. Always Club Atlanta Station in my nigga Q ain't it low. Chicken see the insides, first they take they shirt off. Second when they hear our songs, then they take they skirts off. Third she gon' serve us, mouth stick her tongue out. 4 hours later fucked us all, I was like wow. Y'all got milk money, bitch nigga, I'm a cash cow. Every day my weekend living life on a fast route.
Every day my weekend. Man, I ball every day my weekend. We gon' ball every day my weekend. Man,
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, radio listener, it's Kevin Klein from Klein Alley Show on 106.7 K-Rock in Los Angeles. Perhaps you've never heard of us, maybe you have, but who cares? You're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy, Ryan Hoppe. Good guy.
Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is your alternative to the typical morning show with fake dating segments.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah.
Radio, let's go. Money vibes always to the show. Hoppe Hour, wake the crowd. Mic's on fire, volume real loud. Ryan bringing heat like a summer sun. Morning show podcast, time for fun. Turn it up, this Hoppe Hour. Ryan got that podcast power. Syndicated, we go global. Living large, never staying local. Syndicated, dream for coast to coast. Ryan Hoppe, host with the most. Podcast radio, hit that stream. Morning hustle, chasing that dream. Turn it up, it's Hoppe Hour. Ryan got that podcast power. Syndicated, we go global. Living large, never staying local.
856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
We coast to coast.
You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com.
Oh, hit that stream. Morning hustle, chasing that dream. Turn it up, it's Hoppe Hour. Ryan got that podcast power. Syndicated, we go global. Living large, never staying local.
Wow! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Selena Gomez is crying.
Only people are getting attacked.
Selena Gomez breaks down in tears in a since-deleted Instagram video.
I don't get why celebrities post these videos and then delete it. And second of all, if your people want to be in this country, they should come legally, not illegally.
The pop star uploads and later deletes an emotional video of herself.
Such fake tears.
Speaking about the Trump administration's deportation efforts after the Justice Department said at multiple government agencies began an immigration crackdown in Chicago in an effort to, quote, enforce U.S. immigration law and preserve public safety and national security.
Whatever.
Selena sheds tears as she reacts to the news in a since-deleted video captioned, "I'm sorry," with a Mexican flag.
Just wanted to say that I'm so sorry. Only people are getting attacked. The children.
Oh, jeez. Read a book. Shut up.
I don't understand.
Oh, jeez.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't.
Oh, my God. It's so fake. She's probably crying about someone else because it's her time of the month.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
There's nothing you can do.
I'll try everything, I promise.
All right. It makes me want to freaking vomit.
She later posted a follow-up writing, apparently it's not okay to show empathy for people.
But they're here illegally.
Later deleted that message off
Man, she's just posting so much. I wonder if her and Benny are doing well, because she needs to just blah, blah, blah. Shut up!
Her Instagram stories as well. It's not the first time the Only Murders in the Building star has been open about the topic of immigration. In 2019, she produced a Netflix series called Living Undocumented, around that time sharing her own family's immigration story involving her aunt. In a 2019 essay for Time magazine,
Whatever, I don't care anymore. The hell's going on with Amy Schumer? I was talking to my friend last night, 10 years ago, when everybody was obsessed with Amy Schumer. I was telling everybody to watch out for Nikki Glaser, and I was correct. Let me give myself a chance to pat myself on the back and say I was right. Here's why I patted myself on the back, is the fact that I said that Kyrie Irving in high school would be a bust, so I'm not always right.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic! Amy Schumer is sharing a candid selfie after detailing her Cushing syndrome diagnosis. The actress shares a candid photo of herself that she labels "no filter, no filler," just days after revealing that comments about her appearance online last year led to her Cushing syndrome diagnosis.
Whatever.
Amy reposts the Instagram story onto her grid, writing in the caption, quote, "What can I say? It was a good night." The 43-year-old's post comes 3 days after explaining that comments on social media about her puffier face led to a medical diagnosis. Amy says this on the January 22nd episode of Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy podcast.
When I was going through, I guess it was like a year ago, and the internet really came for me after
because people are mean,
doing a bunch of press, and I was like, okay, everybody, like, relax. But then I was like, but then like doctors were chiming in the comments, and they were like, no, we think you, like, something's really up. Like, your face looks so crazy that we think something's up.
After becoming concerned from the comments, Amy realized that they may be onto something and connected the dots of what could be happening.
And I'm like, wait, I'm getting trolled by doctors, and they were like, we think you have something called Cushing, and it's like about spiking cortisol, like about, cortisol levels and, steroids, injection, whatever. And I was like, wait, okay. I was like, and then I was like, wait, I have been getting steroid injections.
Oh, jeez.
For my, in my scars. I had a breast reduction.
For my crotch.
C-section, whatever. And I'm like, and so I was getting these steroid injections. And so it gave me this thing called Cushing syndrome, which I wouldn't have known if the internet hadn't come for me so hard.
That's sad that's how you found out. 856-49-HAPPY.
Welcome to TMZ Live, Harvey Levin here.
Charles here.
So this is just incredible to me. So you know that the estate of Michael Jackson is doing a biopic about his life. And it is told from Michael Jackson's point of view, the estate's point of view.
Definitely pro-Michael view on his life.
Yeah, I think he was a pedophile.
Particularly about a case in which a young boy, who we now know was Jordan Chandler, and his family accused Michael of molesting him.
I remember that. That was when I realized that people can be creepy. I was like, Mom, why did Michael Jackson do that? She's like,
And
this is in 1993. 93. The first time
the year I was born.
There was any accusation, any allegation like this against Michael Jackson.
So there were a slew of depositions taken in this case after the lawsuit was filed.
Yeah.
Michael was being represented by famed lawyer Johnny Cochran, who went on to represent O.J. Simpson, and Jordan Chandler was represented by the man behind
Johnny Cochran kind of got his big break from defending a pedophile.
Him in the dark suit, Larry Feldman. And Larry was representing the Chandler family. This case settled for $20 million. Michael Jackson paid the Chandler family. So now the question is, what do they do when they're doing the biopic?
Well, the movie is reportedly, the script centers around, it starts and ends with the Jordan Chandler case, with the allegation and then the fallout from it.
Got it.
The problem is the script and the movie is now in total chaos.
It's been shot.
All right, so we'll see what happens there. 856-49-HOPPE.
Well, it did not take long. A$AP Rocky's trial began today, and there were fireworks right away. Even before opening statements, A$AP walking into court this morning, that's him there, but his lawyer was pissed. His lawyer, Joe Tacopina.
He feels the prosecution sandbagged him. That's Joe standing right there.
Jacket.
He was so angry because he said that the prosecution withheld a very important ballistics report that showed these bullet casings could have come from a semi-automatic weapon, which is really the core of the case. Right. That they're saying that he used a semi-automatic weapon to shoot A$AP Rally.
Yeah.
And Joe Tacopina is saying this was a prop gun, and he should not be charged with assault with a firearm because a prop gun is not a firearm in that sense.
Joe had already said that that was going to be part of their defense, and now he gets hit with this ballistics report.
Well, the report's going to get in.
Yeah.
The judge said, I got to say, I watched this, and the judge, there was some friction between.
Oh, you don't say. So that's going on with A$AP Rocky. What do we have about Kristen Cavallari, the narcissist? But she's also hot.
What else? Her love life and what you should believe about her love life. You'll hear it straight from Kristen when we come back.
Oh, she's...
Kristen Cavallari's dating life is a very hot topic.
A hot topic she talks about every week.
I was going to say.
That's all she has.
Because she talks about it a lot. But she says you shouldn't believe everything that you read out there about her dating life. So you got to get it straight from the horse.
From her mouth. That's had a lot of action over the years.
His mouth. A very beautiful horse.
Giddy up.
I was going to say.
That we happen to get.
Terrible metaphor, but go on.
That we happen to get. She was here in L.A., and we got her at LAX talking about her love life. We'll get into some of the new rumors right after you see this.
I went on Bunny's podcast, who I just absolutely adore and respect so much. Clips are always taken out of context. They are very jarring headlines and clips. And if you listen to the episode, it is so not that.
Right.
So not that. Sounds like every girl in LA.
That's sort of, I feel like, been my whole career.
Whatever.
Things are always taken out of context, and people judge me based on that.
No, they judge you because you're annoying.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Like you, I know you maybe
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Oh, geez. It's chaos here on Hoppe Hour. It's always chaos. This following segment has been brought to you by the best Delta 8 CBD honey around. Daisy Beezy Honey at daisybeezyhoney.com. When I tell you it's the best around, it comes in the form of a lollipop, a honey stick, a jar of honey, whatever the hell you need, go to daisybeezyhoney.com and use keyword Hoppe, Hoppe, to save 20%. Also, speaking of saving 20%, this is being brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout. At checkout, use keyword Ryan20 to save 20%. This is also being brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com, 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. This is being brought to you by westchaseprinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. On the invoice, tell them I sent you. This is being brought to you by Rich Cayley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com, 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. Go to richkbarber.com, sign up, and save $10. Oh, yeah. Also, do you need help with your mental health? Who doesn't? Counselingoncall.net. If you live in Florida or Maryland and you want help, go there. Also, this is being brought to you by Strange Clouds at Clearwater, 2222 Main Street, and that is in Clearwater. THCA, Delta 8 flower, bongs, pieces, whatever the hell you need, a vape pen, kava, kratom, magic mushrooms. Go to 2222 Main Street in Clearwater for Strange Clouds of Clearwater. Tell them I sent you for the Ryan Hoppe deal. They'll hook you up. And finally, we're live from the chill room of Pinellas Park at 6709 49th Street in Pinellas Park. All right. We're going to come back on Hoppe Hour and wrap this puppy up. You know what I mean?
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, I'm Scott Burrell, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show. Yeah. And you are listening to Hoppe Hour. With Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Frank Kramer from the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS in Los Angeles, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, what's up? It's Babs from Wild 94.1, the afternoon diva. Shout out my guy Ryan Hoppe. Make sure you tune in to Hoppe Hour, the best 60 minutes of your life.
Recording for the average Joe and Jane because we don't discriminate by gender. If you work hard, keep listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Also, going back to what Babs said, the best 3 hours of your life today.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
I know I played it earlier, but I feel like playing it again. Just like radio, we play the same music.
Turn the radio up, it's time for a thrill.
Oh, sure.
Ryan's here with the latest spiel.
Got it.
Sex and stars and love so real.
Whatever.
Hoppe Hour hits with a funky feel. Date nights crashing like a scene at dawn. It's the gossip train that you're riding on.
Got it.
Man's got the scoop from dusk to morn. On this throwback ride, we all belong.
Yeah.
Hoppe, 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 it's the hour we crave.
Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave.
856.
Feel the love, let your
49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773.
celebs in the mix, it's a hot affair.
Tweeting me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
We're all aware.
Always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
The hour's live and everywhere. Hoppy, 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 it's the hour we crave.
Got it.
Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave.
Whatever.
Turn it up, feel the love, let your heart behave.
Oh, sure.
Tune in now, don't you misbehave. Throwback jams taking you back in time.
Yeah.
Groove with Hoppy in the rhythm's prime.
Whatever.
Each beat, each word, every perfect rhyme.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
I saved this for the last because I didn't want to give it courage.
Play in front of Arrowhead Stadium like this every single AFC championship?
Okay.
You kidding me? Kansas City!
There's Taylor. Yuck.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are heading back to the Super Bowl.
Oh, jeez.
After the Kansas
I love how Taylor's... Wait, what did he say?
the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Buffalo are heading back to
Wait a minute, right here.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce
I love how Taylor Swift's being included. What did she do? Was she one of the linemen? God, I hate the media.
are heading back to the Super Bowl. After the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship game on Sunday, advancing the team once again to the Super Bowl, where they'll face off the Philadelphia Eagles, the couple kissed and celebrated on the field just like they did in 2024. As confetti continued to fall, Travis and Taylor were all smiles, embracing
That's how I feel when I watch this fake relationship.
each other.
Kudos to Sean McDermott knowing how tough that is in a situation like this to talk about it when they came oh so close. But to be clear, Sean McDermott is an excellent coach.
Whatever. Enough of that. Then there's this.
Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes are reuniting on the field after the Chiefs' AFC win.
Oh my goodness. I so wanted the Bills to win, but the Bills are just the Bills.
As Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs narrowly beat the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship game on January 26th.
I hope Philly just smacks them, which people in Philly do smack people.
Their significant others, Taylor and Brittany, were on the field at Arrowhead Stadium.
Whatever. 3 minutes and nothing. Here's this.
Brady Mahomes is sending a message to the haters.
Brittany, if you have to respond to the haters, you know it drives you nuts and know it drives you mad. I have a ton of haters. I used to read it. It affected me. You know what I did? I stopped reading it. Brittany Mahomes, I'm going to give you some advice. You're always going to have haters. And when you address the haters, you're actually not helping your cause. It's just going to get worse.
After her husband Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City Chiefs team beat the Buffalo Bills at the January 26th AFC Championship game, claiming their spot in the Super Bowl, Brittany shares a social media message for the online critics that had something to say about the NFL quarterback. She writes on her Instagram story referring to Patrick's jersey number, "Thank you for all your concerns with 15 this season. See y'all in New Orleans."
And then she has it on the bottom, his wife with a heart around it. You know, she's trying to mark her territory because you know any NFL player can cheat on their girl at any time.
While she was already addressing the negativity making its rounds on social media, she directs a more serious message toward the Buffalo Bills fans.
Oh, really? They totally need to hear from you. All the heartbreak. At least they heard from cloud chasing Brittany Mahomes. Get the hell out of here.
Calling a disturbing past incident. Do we remember this Buffalo? Absolutely disgusting. As you go home tonight, I pray we become better people.
It's okay, so it's like a crane, and it's them hanging Kermit the Frog dressed up as Patrick Mahomes. Man, just shut up, Brittany. We know you're a cloud chaser. We know you started dating Patrick Mahomes because he was like a top prospect for baseball or football in high school, and you're like, that's my cash cow, and that's fine. But nobody cares about your opinion. Nobody goes, oh my God, we need it. And if anybody out there cares about Brittany Mahomes' opinion, you're all sheep.
But despite the negativity on social media, nothing could sway Brittany's enthusiasm for Patrick.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if he's ever cheated, man.
Whom she shares kids Sterling, Bronze, and newborn Golden Ray.
Oh, man. She's just so nauseating. She has her moments where she's okay, but then like when you're rubbing it into Bill's face, it's like, shut up. They have to live in Buffalo. Shut up.
Along with posting clips throughout the game on her stories, she showed her excitement about the Chiefs advancing to the 2025 Super Bowl by posting a pic from the sidelines with the caption, "We're back."
What did you contribute besides blowing them? But seriously, Brittany, were you a part of the coaching? I love this thing where Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes, are being included in them going to the Super Bowl. That's a very dangerous territory that a man can go down. I'm being dead serious. I've had ex-girlfriends in the past that tried to claim my success and they feel like they're a part of it or whatever, but you're just doing it while banging them. You know what I mean? This is very dangerous for Patrick Mahomes that your girl is taking credit for you when all she does is have sex with you and cook dinner.
The Chiefs now have the potential to make history February 9th with a third consecutive Super Bowl title. But according to Patrick, the Chiefs are determined not to let the pressure affect their performance.
Oh, they'll end up winning. It's a part of the script. I never thought the NFL was scripted, but man, the Patrick Mahomes stuff, all the refs, all the way he looks at the refs like, give me a flag, give me a flag. It's so obvious.
I put every single season in it.
What up, Kermit the Frog?
As its own season. Every team's different.
Yeah.
You get new guys. You get guys that have to step up in different roles.
And like I have to deal with my wife, so I need them to help me.
And so I just go about my business and just try to prepare everybody to be in the best possible situations to succeed. And
you know how you go about your business, Patrick? By crying to the refs and flopping like a bitch.
TikTok, clocks a juke, we're playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Drums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Game over. This concludes our broadcast day.
Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.